The continent of Perunia is as varied as it is ancient. Countless empires have risen and crumbled to dust. As of now, only two still stand. The savage kingdom of the West, ruled by a true and respected king of beastmen, and the Perun Empire of the East, a feudal land of martial law with great freedom for the right citizens. To the south exists a land so cruel and lawless that only the foolish or wanting take refuge there, the Wilderlands. These factions, such as they are, find themselves at war. The 26 years of the reign of the Perun Emperor Cadwin Highstone has seen the expansion of the border territory to the Farron Mountains, displacing and slaughtering the monsters and beastmen native. The proud King Zeron would not take this dispute peacefully, and in turn has combated the Empire every chance he gets. The lives of countless innocent have been lost in this war, as has been the case for the dozens fought before. They have more than just each other to worry about, as the denizens of the wilderlands care little for the wars, only for the fresh meat left undefended, ripe for the taking. Our story finds itself near where these three conflicts meet, in a town now known as Hectorum, on some of the farthest territory from the Emperor. This town is sometimes part of the Empire only in name. It is one of the few bastions where both the civilized and bestial races hold an uneasy truce, and the site of where an ancient power has been unleashed. This power takes the form of a strange dungeon, bringing its explorers to bizarre lands facing dangerous foes, with the promise of power ever present. Many groups delve the floors of this dungeon. This is the story of one.
Hello there. You must be new in town. My name is Darius. The pleasure is all mine. Perhaps I could give you a rundown of the town, seeing that you have only just arrived. There is much to see and little time left in the day. First, the tavern. Now, the tavern keep here is quite. Oh, you want to know about me? Well, I happen to be one of the most successful traders on this side of the Perun Empire. I wish. As of current, I develop my trade routes to bring coin into all of our Hectorum, even if they have yet to bear any fruit. All in good time, all in good time. As I was saying, the tavern keep here is quite a good man, with a wide selection of my physical stature. Oh, I might seem as if I'm blind, but truly I can see as fine as a cat. And let's look past my more serpentine features, if we may. All that's important is that if you need anything at all, I'm your man. I can connect you with any merchant in Al Hectorum for any good or service one could ever need. I know it seems like life is easy in this town, but my time in the Perun Empire wasn't always as smooth as it is now. Between issues with border control and quite a few accusations of tax evasion, I've had my fair share of run-ins with the law. If you see any Dalmarevs, could you keep meeting me on the down low? Other than Lork, of course. He's a good fellow, if a bit high-strung. Might I finish the town tour now? I'm itching to return to the dungeon. Let us be off.
It was only a short time ago that I found myself so sure of the right path. Only a short few years ago that I, Lorik Delmarev, had been ordained a paladin centaur. Only a short few months since I had been assigned to lead an expedition to Hectorum and claim it for my clan. It was only a short time ago when I questioned everything. Only a month back when I found myself befriending criminals and monsters. It's only been a short few weeks since I, clanless Lorik, came to the realization that I could only save my clan from the outside, unbound by what has become. It all seems like such a long time has passed, though I look back at my journal and see that only a few months have come and gone. But sometimes, a few months are all it takes for everything to turn upside down. It was only a short time ago, a matter of days, that I learned my executor was on her deathbed and had chosen me as her successor. Now, finding myself thrust into a position of power and immense danger, I can't help but grapple with a new question, one I always thought I knew the answer to. Who am I?
Hello, my name is Reef Tarsia 2. You can call me Rifter, though. Everyone else does. I am a Kenku, which means I have no voice of my own. With this one exception, for you are listening to my innermost thoughts. That's rather intrusive, by the way. I speak in phrases and sayings I've heard over the course of my life, repeating them in the voice I heard them in. A rather annoying fact when trying to converse with those unaware of my condition. I grew up in service of the Volstroms, a noble family. They treated my mother and I as vermin, less than humans. But we survived for a time. Eventually, after taking so much from me already, they took her from me as well. I swore that day I would take everything from them. To survive, I've done many jobs, some legal, others very illegal. This career has allowed me to acquire a variety of different skills. I eventually ended up running with an infamous gang of mercenaries, the Reclaimers. They were like a second family to me, until a job went wrong and we all split up. From there, I used the skills I had learned to make ends meet. I eventually got caught due to bad intel, where I ran into Zell, who freed me. We did a retrieval job together, and afterwards he told me about a magical dungeon that possessed many riches and powerful artifacts. Now, I'm simply looking for anything that can get me which is rightfully mine, a voice. I have already killed Philip Volstrom, the head of the family, and the man directly responsible for my mother's death. Now I search for two women, Lillian and Diana Volstrom, Philip's sister and wife, respectively. I need only kill them, as well as Thomas Volstrom, to complete my revenge. My only hope is that when I end their lives, the last thing they shall hear will be my voice.
Alright, my turn. My name is Dyer, lawful citizen extraordinaire. My favorite pastimes include revering the crown and paying tribute on time. I go to sleep a little bit after sunset and wake up to the wonderful chirping of early birds. In my daily life, I just do honest work. You know, taking jobs here and there. Sometimes I chop up some lumber, sometimes I don't. Never stolen a thing, never picked a lock. That's for bad people. I was born to 2 loving parents and 10 sisters. Right before I joined the academy to become a scholar, my parents encouraged me to travel around the world and really get to see what's out there. In my travels though, I only met the best of folk, the best of places, and the best of food. Anyways, God save the king and the queen, and cheerio. Wait, did you see that noble? Man, his pockets look way too heavy. I can help with that.
My name is Dr. Akala Okosfin, and I have been tending to the sick of this country for over 5 years. Since graduating university, I've seen countless towns wiped out by the necrosis plague in mere months, and there's no sign of it slowing down. The contagion only spreads farther and kills more and more innocents. So I have come to our Hectorum, alongside the bard Doppler with whom I've traveled, to seek out understanding and cure. Many miraculous things have come out from the dungeon, and I've seen some incredible things for myself. I can only pray that one of them will be the key to fending off this scourge. The time for merely treating the symptoms is over. We need a permanent solution. And though I have yet to find one after many months in between bouts with monsters and empires alike, I still keep faith that the cure we so desperately need is in there, waiting for me to find it.
I'm Doppler. I had a rather nomadic upbringing. My family and I wandered from town to town, listening to and telling stories. One day, we ventured into a town that was afflicted with a strange disease. My family and I did what we could to help the ill, but in doing so, my family also contracted this disease and perished. As they passed on, they were treated by a doctor whom I came to admire. Distraught by this incredible loss that I had just suffered, I vowed to eradicate the disease, which I later found out to be called the necrosis plague. I began by asking the doctor who had treated my family to teach me medicine. They agreed, and I studied under them for several years before they, too, died from the necrosis plague. I realized I would need new medicines, new ideas, and new research to beat this disease. To that end, I ventured to Hectorum, where I had heard people were finding all sorts of new incredible magical items and materials in search of a way to understand and then defeat the necrosis plague.
Is today a good day to die? No, this isn't a threat, although I know most see me and hear that and think they're about to be mugged by a deranged half-orc. I don't resent that response. My cousins absolutely would be after your coin. But when I ask, it's for a different purpose. My name is Hate. I am a founding member of the Order of Patent Ivory. I am named akin to one of the few documented traditional orcish naming conventions, being named after the emotion that I experience the most. But be warned, I could have just as well been called curiosity, condescension, or, since I've met with my most recent crew, frustration. Hate won because it is also the emotion that I receive the most. Hate and derision are commonplace for those who are different, and I have the gall to stand out not just with my tusks, but with my tongue as well. Most are afraid of death, and I'm more than willing to assume you are too. But death need not be what you fear. Death is but a passageway to your eternity. Every day is a struggle to maintain the balance of your deeds such that when you finally move on, you may live for eternity in a world that best suits you. We know how the gods judge, and we know what they do with our souls. Is it not best to live but a few decades in a way to get yourself eternity in an afterlife you'd prefer? The fear of dying only distracts from the necessity of thinking about these things. Some scholars would argue that the gods gave the living this inherent fear so as to prevent us from gaming the system. I would say people just don't like change, and what is death but the ultimate change? I have come to Hectorum to follow after members of my order. They may have moved on, but I feel that there's more for me here. If I was a true scholar, I would be back home in a tower studying musty tomes and arguing about my various philosophical positions. But unfortunately, I found myself more of a missionary. I found people that need my guidance, and I found a place of great significance. And besides, what could possibly be a better way to die than in a magical semi-sentient dungeon? My name is Hate.
I am Struenhof, a sorcerer from Runeweld, part of the Volstrom territories. Since my arrival in Hectorum, I have felt a sense of uneasiness. As his last request, my late teacher Sultan has directed me to this town. The people are nice enough, there is a mages guild, and I have joined up with a group of ragtag adventurers. Sultan was among the only wizard of his craft in Runeweld. He was keen and intuitive. I doubt he would have me trek all the way here for nothing. I was skeptical at first, but after only a few trips into the dungeon here, that changed completely. This dungeon. No, calling it a dungeon would be an understatement. This place is both beyond fascinating and terrifying. My first few trips inside could be considered normal, but that one floor, no man nor mortal would be prepared for what awaited us. This was when I truly understood what this place was. This dungeon is alive. It has a will, and it has powers beyond the comprehension of mortals and beyond the rules of reality. I know why Sultan has sent me here. Whatever awaits, I hope I can see it through to the very end.
All right,
Thick,
everybody.
you know?
Welcome
Fancy.
to our Hectorum. Woo! Why are we getting music coming through? That's not right.
Alright, I think that's pretty good for the update. There's not much to it, honestly. I thought there'd be a little bit more, but
What is this?
Where's what?
We
there'd be
cannot
probably
hear
more
you.
after
Why am I
the next
getting
update,
audio?
I bet.
It automatically instantly went to the next one. That's bogus. What E3 moment? Jeez.
Boy, oh no.
Boy, oh. Oh no.
Oh, I gotta mute the stream. Holy shit.
Yeah, get rid of the Poyos, please.
Yikes.
No, do not.
Oh, Lord.
Hey.
We're finally in it to win it.
Yep.
Everybody ready?
It appears to be.
It appears to be
There's
full
literally
stop.
4 people in town. I feel like we're not ready yet.
Yeah, it
There's
looks
only
like
4 people in town.
yeah, it's literally Akela, Darius, and Lork. Everybody else is not in town.
What? I'm totally in town.
You're not showing up as in town. You're also Stu not showing up now.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it did the thing where it loads base Al Hectorum.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's going wrong.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
That sounds about
Okay,
right.
now I'm in town.
I'm totally in town. Right?
Now you are.
Oh, I'm
Excellent.
not,
1, 2,
actually.
3. Everyone is here except Hate, who will not be joining us here tonight.
I love how JC didn't
Hate.
even notice what I drew.
Fantastic.
Wait, what'd you draw?
I see nothing.
Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to go.
So, seeing as today is now the 17th day of Dark Sun, the day after the most recent day of the Delmarev celebrations and festivities, it is now time for you all, as you have once again decided to prepare to head back into the dungeon. The day is much like any other day, with a bright sun shining in the sky, and the light glisten of rain drops and dew on the grass as you walk by. You once more make your way back into the town that you have gone into so many times before, prepared once more.
Okay.
Alright, it's not exactly my first choice of a getaway, but we need something to do if we're just going to.
Yeah, we can't just.
We're going to wait for the 40th.
We do the adventuring, yes?
Alright.
Considering the dungeon is opened today, I believe we should.
We might as well. Let us be off.
Remind me, what am I supposed to call you when you're like this again?
Vermilion.
Vermilion. Alright.
Not the most creative name on the planet, but
It was a real one.
That doesn't make it any more creative.
Here's hoping that its owner doesn't show up.
I doubt that, considering the bloke's dead.
That does tend to put a damper on things.
How long has it been since we've been to the dungeon?
Well, you all got back on the 8th, I want to say.
just a week or two.
Well, for me it's been much, much longer.
Indeed.
Of course. Lork notwithstanding.
Here's hoping Urgal hasn't forgotten what I look like after all this time.
He wouldn't.
You're
should be
quite the
fine.
distinctive character.
Exactly.
He's
Nah.
such a sweetie too.
Lottie loves us.
Let's hope we can get some gold in this next run, considering I'm dead broke.
I would agree.
Well, you're not the only one.
Pet the dog.
Oh,
The dog must be pet.
The dog is
All right.
pet, and it stands up from its laying down and circles around your legs as you give it a good pet.
Yes. Pet dog.
As you approach the elevator, you see Urgoth. Rather than vigilantly guarding the outside of it, he is currently making sure to clean up a little bit of the inside, which has a couple scraps of different metal materials in it at this time.
What happened here?
He looks over as you approach and just shrugs. I don't know.
Hopefully
That
another
bodes well.
group didn't have a similar experience to ours.
I step in and ask if I may examine the
There would be
materials.
much more blood if that happened.
And he looks at the person who made such a statement for other groups and says, if I recall, everybody came back safe.
Glad to hear it.
That's good to hear as well.
So I start examining the materials.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Alright. The variety of the metal is mundane in nature. It has been heavily corroded and rusted away. Otherwise, it is in such a state of scrap-metallurgy that it is unable to be determined what the function is. It is simply scrap metal at this time.
Whatever it is, it's old or heavily worn down. Something must have affected this metal, and either it's spent a long time there, or some material got to it and wrecked it.
Aye.
Or both, as the case may be, but
Doesn't seem to be much of our concern anyways. Never been a repeat floor.
Agreed.
Urgoth begins to scoot his way past Lorik and says, "You all are good to go."
Thank you, Urgoth.
Thank you, Urgot.
Thank you.
Thank
He
you.
nods as you
Yeah,
pass there.
Yeah, I wave at him, as always.
No.
I nod back.
Are we really bringing Slorik with us into the dungeon?
Yes, we
He's-
are.
He's a mighty,
I'm
Slorik is
concerned
a
for his
mascot.
mighty
safety.
combatant.
Sloric is
Slork is our
tankier than I
mascot.
am.
As
Wait,
I
what?
leave, I give Urgoth a thumbs up.
He smiles as you do so, but then he kind of you see as he doubles back and he kind of turns his head a little bit.
I give him a wink, and I just proceed into the elevator.
Alright, well, here you know the drill.
He looks at Dyer to get a little bit of confirmation as he kind of lifts up one of his eyebrows,
I just mouth, you know him.
and he eventually shakes his head.
Okay, so, Lothar, you know the drill. Spin it until I can't, until we get past the most recent floor, and onward into the unknown.
Click, 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 click.
I claim the mantle of I hate this part.
A worthy post.
Rest in peace, Sel.
I say that in Zell's voice.
Oh,
That works.
I hate this part.
Amazing.
Yeah, you've definitely heard it enough by this point.
Vyum, 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 vyum. As you should go ahead and probably join the other one now, by the way.
Yeah.
As you begin to make sense of your surroundings, as it has once more brought you to a new point in existence, you find yourself instantly abrased with the smell of salt water and corroded metal. As you look out upon the area you find yourself at, it is currently very early at night on a what would be a tropical island were it not for its lack of vegetation. The seas are currently soft and quiet, with a large stone platform immediately in front of you and what looks to be a metal building farther out.
Before we leave the elevator, as soon as I see in the darkness, I pull out from my bag of ball bearings, a small handful of ball bearings, and I look at Strunhoff and say, need a light.
It would appear.
I
we do,
have
as
my
I-
lantern here, correct?
You do.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to make sure I had the right light.
So I hand a ball to whoever needs
Dibs.
night vision.
I need that,
Not you.
but I raise my hand when you do so, but also Lord and
Yeah.
Savior DM. At this point, I transform back into my Rifter form.
Ah,
Unless,
Ooh.
You're
unless
really gonna make him change icons on the fly, huh?
jeez,
if,
man.
Your own
if
Rifter
it's too
icon.
much of a hassle, you don't have to do it.
I'm getting scammed. I asked explicitly, and this is how you repay me.
Wait,
I'll
did
do
you?
it. I'll do it.
Wait. I thought I
Yeah.
asked you explicitly. All right, I'm trolling.
No,
Future
don't worry
reference,
about it. I'll
Evan,
do it.
you can do that, Evan. Like you can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, you can duplicate.
Oh, okay, cool. There we go.
So
There
as
he
he
is.
smells the salt water in the air and sees the beginnings of a tropical island, Lorik almost has flashbacks to the other island the party's been on.
Relax. I hardly doubt this floor is going to ask you to relax.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't tell him to relax.
Correct.
Instead,
Smart.
I assume you'll just ask me to relax.
What is our
Turns out
current
the
Lorg
guy-
stressed out percentage?
That value is unknown.
Excellent.
I need to put my health back to normal.
Gorgeous island.
Jeez.
Is it dark? This
Hmm.
feels like a place that wouldn't be dark.
Yep.
Hmm.
As
This is-
you
I
say
mean,
that, you
all
look up in
places
the
experience
sky,
nighttime.
and you see as a little bit of the last vestiges of a sunset begin to crest along the edge of the horizon, with the moon bright overhead.
Oh, this is not exactly promising.
What do we have here?
Oh, Reese, true. Your snake senses feel the last bits of heat as the sun finally dissipates over the horizon.
Alright, I suppose we should start investigating this building and see.
Can I see what's up with this in a bit more
Yes.
detail?
The obvious part that immediately sticks out as you look upon it is it looks fairly similar to the summoning circle and or teleportation circle that you saw at Chibalo previously. This one is in great disrepair, however, and many of the runes have either faded away due to erosion or in other cases been marked out.
Is there enough uh room left, like that I could possibly fill in the lines with my ink, or is there too much gone?
It is still possible to do so, however, you would be taking a rather serious chance, as many of the components of the locational. Let's see, how should we say it? Of the coordinates, let's call them, are missing.
I see. So too far gone to be wise.
Indeed.
I would like to inspect whatever is in this metal hut.
So inside this structure, as you begin to enter, you see as there is a wide variety of different equipment. I will ask who speaks Dwarvish or reads in Dwarvish script.
Pretty sure that's me.
No, hablo dwarvish.
Yo puedo hablar in Dwarvish.
Hmm.
All right.
So I
Doppler, as you continue to look through the metal hut as it stands, you see that among other parts of it being broken down and long eroded, there is a singular, almost dispensary type piece of equipment with a tablet and having Dwarvish script on that tablet. I will let
I
you.
began to read.
Alright, would you like me to just read on your behalf?
Yes, I will read it back to the group. You gotta do
Okay.
your best me impersonation though.
I would probably go something like this. Is this close enough? No,
Horribly
That's
offensive.
just me. That's just me. Jeez.
That's why I'm kidding. You just say how you want.
You gotta put a little bit more California in that, dude.
Yeah. It says something along the lines of all teams investigating the excavation site must carry with them one of these tablets in the case of, and then he kind of holds over his word for a moment, depressurization of the tube.
The tube.
And further investigation of it yields that it is a small tablet of water breathing.
So we're gonna want to bring this with us.
Darius, as you continue to be on that side of it, you see large remnants of what would be a very large metal pipe heading straight into the ocean, straight downwards, alongside which the rest of it is cracked and separated.
Oh, we gotta swim?
Oh lord.
Somehow I doubt that I'm the best candidate for swimming.
You'd sink pretty quickly, allow you to get to the bottom fast.
So how do we get the big guy back up?
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
None of this is exactly reassuring.
I mean, hey, you're a paladin, right? You can breathe underwater.
Dyer, I do want to know what would make you think that, but on the other hand, we don't have enough time for that.
Pressing matters.
Seeing that I don't see a way off this island, I want to fill in this.
Okay. Would you like to roll me an Arcana check?
I can certainly try.
Crit. Ooh.
Oh.
As you continue to attempt to deduce some of the remaining bits of the glyphs, after about 5 minutes, you believe it to be at such a state that you would not be able to do so safely.
All right. I have a +6 on that too.
Rolling sixes do be like that.
You can continue to proceed onwards, but any results you get might be highly unstable.
Yeah, I don't think I would recommend that.
All signs point towards the water so far. Is there
Oh.
more than one tablet?
At the moment, there is one tablet with what is almost a quill-like material above it.
Yes, we do swim now.
Alright, I suppose I can go along with it.
You might need to take off the armor, though.
As you guys look out upon the pipe, Mr. Struenhoff and Mr. Rifter, you see as the pipe does not, in fact, remain on the surface, but rather the different fragments of the now heavily rusted metal descends deep along the ocean floor.
Oh.
Something tells
Well.
me we won't have to swim for long.
I'm pretty sure swimming would be a death sentence for most of us.
How many drinks of that do we got?
As you
Thanks.
look at it, Doppler, it says that it's professionally rated for 2 hours, but is only recommended for 1.5.
Approximately not enough for us.
Shit.
Well, we can always go down there for half an hour and then try to make our way back.
Takes the issue of what if we can't make our way back up.
That is true.
Well, I doubt we're going to find out anything here. I suggest one of us go down and check it out.
So, Akela, as you grab the tablet to begin writing on it, the next one, another tablet very creakily slides out from machinery as it automatically moves and shifts into place, and the quill begins writing upon it.
Interesting.
Is it still in Dwarvish?
It is still in Dwarvish.
Go Doppler.
Doppler, you're going to have to help us with the pronunciation at least.
Ah, yes.
It specifically describes that it's easy use in that simply breaking the tablet casts the spell.
Just break it, and it'll do it.
Well, isn't that convenient?
So,
Chuck it on the
I'm gonna
ground
give
as
it a
hard as
lot.
I can.
Akla, slam! The tablet cracks upon the ground, and all of a sudden turns to dust as all of you feel exactly the same as you did a moment before.
yeah, not on the ground. Maybe in your hands.
I didn't think my hands were strong enough to break it.
After about 6 or 7 seconds, each of you realize that, like, you kind of don't need to be taking a breath right now.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, perhaps we could take another tablet with us.
Or two.
that would be smart.
2 would be nice.
Have the others outside the shack been affected and has Sloric?
As you ask them, they test it out, and they have. Sloric does not breathe.
Oh, he just doesn't breathe. That's quality.
He's just vibing.
good.
But does he get dissolved by the wall?
I don't need light to see. I don't need air to breathe. What's next? I don't need. What else is there?
Fair.
You don't need to touch.
I'm going to ask Sloric if he's okay with water.
He
Oh, you go much farther.
squeezes tight together, upwards, and in a cylindrical fashion.
Okay.
Oh, there. If things progress much farther, then perhaps the need of kneading will be beneath you.
I think we should go in this direction. Follow the pipe.
Let's
Although, how do we know we're not going to get exhausted? Just, I guess if we just walk, but water resistance and all.
But we should keep our pace.
Yes.
Agreed.
Darius,
Oh.
is there another tablet in the machine?
It is currently halfway through production at this time.
All right.
We can wait another minute and grab it.
It's quite
As-
interesting having this machine that creates something of a magical item.
Yes, it's
Hope it
very
never runs
interesting.
out of whatever it is that lets it imbue the tablets with that kind of magic.
Yeah, doesn't it fuel? Can we take this home? Maybe.
I hate to break it to you, Dyer, but we don't exactly have an ocean near El Hectorum.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
It
water.
would
you
still
can
be
swim around.
fun.
Exactly. Dyer seems very pleased at that idea.
Spend
And-
5 hours in the bathtub upside down.
And if nothing else, the magic
It's gotta
is
be.
interesting at least.
We could always take it to our betters and have them dissect it to find alternative uses.
We could sell it.
Exactly.
Aye. Quite
The
good.
second one is now finished being produced.
Picks it up.
Have any of you encountered anything like this while I was away?
Absolutely
Uh,
never.
There was someone who made somewhat smart magical items, but not that worked by itself. No.
Hmm.
Speaking of being somewhat smart, as it dispenses the next tablet upon it, the part that resets to apply a new tablet suddenly sparks and sends out a small jolt of electricity past to the left of Darius.
Is it broken?
The quill continues to write.
I don't
Alright.
think we should take another one. We might break it.
Agreed.
Doppler, maybe it said something different? I don't know.
I
Um,
checked the writing.
As you check, it is all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever made this intentionally made the spell long enough for us to reach the other side
True.
at normal
yeah,
walking
seems to be.
pace, if not
Assuming we get
faster.
going, though, right? Shall we?
We
Agreed.
should get going, yes.
Not
Let's
waste
do
any
it.
more of our precious time.
Alright. Here goes nothing.
Fantastic.
Jump in.
As you begin to trek your way down through and tracking along this corroded pipe deep into the ocean, it's originally rather upsetting as you almost feel like you want to breathe, but at the same time there is a resistance and it's unnatural being under the water for such a long time. As you continue to go along, your lights do you great justice, but you have somewhat reduced visibility as a result of a great degree of sand being kicked up as you travel along.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's... Actually, can Lork actually talk while underwater, or...
You can, as you
Hmm.
open your mouth for a moment, then you think, "Oh no, I'm gonna drown," and then you're like, "Wait a second," and then you continue talking.
Curious
Hopefully
indeed.
hopefully I never have to get used to this.
Aye.
At the moment, it has been about 4 minutes as you continue to trek downwards, and at this point, you would probably estimate to be about 70 feet beneath the surface.
Oh, that's too deep.
Real quick, being a paranoid fellow, can I tell if there are any sea life that might cause us any sort of issue, or any sea life in general around us?
As you begin to think about that thought, a reverberation goes along the ridge from which you are standing as there is a which then rather quickly ceases.
Lork is going to draw Temperance and start kind of looking around.
What in the world?
You look
Hopefully
around.
we never have to find out.
It's dark.
I don't like that.
Best not
We
hurry.
should.
We should
Yeah,
be going.
let's keep moving.
Aye.
We should keep close,
Let's
just in case.
try not to get caught by whatever that is.
You suddenly, as you continue walking, Akela, you see as from
Oh.
above you a smallish fish-like creature with a slightly humanoid face begins to fall directly in front of you,
Maybe
mostly
they're nice.
motionless. It is rather small, only being about 4 feet in one direction and about a foot in diameter.
It's
call
not
out-
dead, is it?
It is not. It is, at the moment, it's squirming and kind of looking at you.
Do I
Nobody
see any
attack it.
visible wounds?
You see no wounds.
Oh, that's not good. I don't speak its language, but I try to ask it if it's okay.
Rifter, you feel a disturbance behind you as another one falls.
I pull up my rapier and I don't point it at it, but I do have it out and ready, and I ask it, "Good day to you, sir. How may I help you?"
I
turn to Struenhof.
attempt to communicate in Aquan to them, asking who goes there.
They continue to vibrate and shake, and you feel as there is a great surge of water traveling over ahead of you, as the vibration of something large moving overhead.
I
I think
shake
we
my
should
head to
leave.
the party and say it's no use. Something is coming.
I think we ought to kill and ask questions later.
Struenhof, no lightning.
I just shrug.
Yes.
Oh, I'm pleased
No
that you
lightning.
trust me enough to avoid lightning.
Lorik, no lightning.
I say we try to get out of here as fast as possible.
Aye, I think we might have a chance if we're quick and quiet.
Aye.
Agreed. Hopefully we haven't wasted too much time already.
I believe our lights might be making us rather obvious targets.
I hope not.
I swim for dear life, and I say, "Lads, lads!"
I undo the light cantrip.
Ah,
What?
excellent.
Health.
All of a
Then we
What have you
sudden,
always
seen?
everyone except Darius is plunged into darkness.
I whisper,
Oh, that's
nobody
nice.
move.
Darius puts his hand over, like around Rifter's beak as he does that.
I'm assuming my fog goggles don't work in water.
No, they do not.
I
DM, I
hide
still see
if
light.
Damn it.
possible.
Yes, I know you still see that.
Okay, no worries.
Just
Don't like that.
just be
Use
careful.
our
Actually,
imagination.
Struenhoff, you continue to be able to see about as well as you had previously.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorik is not putting temperance away.
Struenhoff,
No, put
use
it
your
away.
echolocation.
Dyer, you feel
On-
as something rather slimy kind of brushes past your arm, but then it's quickly farther away from you.
Darius puts
Yeah.
his hand on Lork's arm and sort of squeezes it a little bit to sheathe temperance, like
I
just like
use my message cantrip to tell everybody to stay still.
I hide.
Wait,
It's not staying
temperance
still.
isn't producing light though.
oh okay.
So you see Mr. Darius and Struenhoff as this large creature with about 4 different tentacles coming from its torso, which generally trail behind it as it kind of swims past you, and a singular, ever so slightly, barely luminescent red dot upon what would be its head drips downwards with a bit of blood as that blood begins to seep onto the ground as it travels past, which slowly creates another vibrating fish-like creature. And it continues on its way. Rifter, you feel as one of them bonks into you before turning and heading a different direction.
I very quietly say, "I don't like that."
Shall we hold hands and
I
continue
think we
on?
should hold hands.
Yes.
Darius puts a hand out, taps Aquila on the shoulder, and like guides her arm to his shoulder. Does the same with Rifter and Doppler.
I message everyone.
Or
with
we
my
can
cantrip.
form a kindergarten hand chain.
Find your way to me, and I will guide us out of here.
I'll cover the backside.
Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm touching
Alright, I
Slorik.
will.
It's probably touching you.
What is Slorik doing?
Slork
His
is
best.
simply waiting beside you.
Darius sort of guides Aquila and Rifter to move in front of him.
Slurk
I'm
feels
holding
no
hands
fear.
with Lorik now.
Does Slorik feel anything?
Yes, he feels love.
Is
As
that
you all form a daisy chain of hand holding to guide the blinded members in your group past this situation, you manage to avoid the other spawns, which you end up finding about 2 or 3 more as you travel along the path, until eventually they begin to stop as you make your way deeper.
Is spooky.
As you continue onwards, do you choose to turn the light back on?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh dear. No
Let
more
me.
light.
I will move 2 of you then. As the rest of you, I'm going to put on the art page for dramatic effect, which is to say comedy.
Oh no.
As you are still in the dark, as they continue to lead the way down into the depths. It is spooky and scary.
Are there skeletons?
Then shivers down your spine. Okay, Lork is probably muttering under his breath about how he never wants to go underwater like this again, and he hopes this is done soon.
It will.
Muttering something about how she didn't major in marine biology for a reason.
We are approaching a rather large structure.
I fucking hate fish.
What kind of large structure?
I cannot tell it just yet.
Seems rusted, decayed.
It is possible the metal we found in the elevator is from here.
Oh my god. Give me a second. For some reason, my Hectorum turned into town again.
Oh, F.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Yeah.
did that. I was like, I wonder why we're on this screen. That seems kind of weird.
Speaking of.
Wait.
So, as you continue to investigate it, Struenhoff, you see what is the remains of the pipe as it finally comes to a terminus, as it enters a semi-building like stone structure with a significant amount of order, as each of the bricks on the structure, even after all of this time, is mostly perfectly intact. To either side, there is no ornamentation, only the pipe leading directly into the building.
I start guiding in the more blinded members, leaving myself for last
Okay.
as I proceed inside.
I shall rejoin the party.
Alright, can we please get some light down here?
Not yet.
Aren't we inside
Stop
of something?
complaining.
Are there walls around us? Would the light seep out?
There
You
are
guys wanna
walls around us, but we're not. I'm not sure if we're out of the water yet. Didn't.
I'm sure we're not out of the water.
Are these?
It's a metaphor.
DM, are these sets of plate mail?
They. Can you go ahead and give me a history check?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Sure. That's a neutral.
Okay.
That's bad.
They are certainly some kind of armor, a type which you do not recognize. It is
DM,
some sort of exotic. Yes.
Can I tell what these rings are?
Those rings are a rather significant clump of different bits of chain. Similarly, as will be the case with many of the pieces of metal around here, very, very rusted.
Can I inspect all three of these things from left to right?
You may. This time you get to make a history check. Wow.
Just one, a single history check
Sure.
for all three, or
Yeah,
okay.
just one. Yeah. The shovel is just that, a shovel. The rings are in fact just that, rings. But the plate armor you are able to identify is more specifically akin to a form of diving suit.
These look like some sort of primitive diving suits.
I wonder if this place was once above the water.
I doubt it.
Given
We're
the
at least pulling the water out.
The
It only
corroded
makes
pipe was
sense.
leading down here. Perhaps the pipe was not underwater at some point, and it was a method to enter.
I point over to the rings and I look at Aquila. I say, given the state of affairs with this equipment, I highly doubt that they were originally intended to be like this.
Yes, that's why I said that.
It was a
I-
warning of depressurization in the tunnel. The tunnel originally was empty and had air in it.
What's up with this door?
At the moment, there is a single semi-large door with a runic inscription on one side. As you look back to where the pipe is, there's a similar looking door on that side.
This might be some
Any
sort
gaps
of.
in the door?
There are.
How wide are they?
They are. Yeah, let's say they're over an inch.
Okay. can I more closely inspect this runic sigil?
You
or
may.
symbol?
Do you understand the dwarven script?
I do,
not,
but I
so
can't see.
I called Doppler over.
And over I go.
And I also called Dyer over to prepare a ball bearing with light, a single one.
I have a ball bearing in my hand already.
Oh well,
You
then
can use that.
I touched that one for him.
Fancy. Essentially, it is simply similar to the word above, which you have internalized now as depressurization. It is essentially authorization for that. You see, as the other side is already filled with water as well.
So I think we can go in, and then close this behind us, and then flush the water out, and be in the air again.
Sounds great.
Doppler, I hope you're right. I'm tired of being down here.
Now, do we
That's
want
assuming
to
we
enter?
can get the door completely closed.
Do we want to enter with the lights on again?
We can use them to open the door. The next room should have the door closed and be very small. So we can use this one to get in there and close the door effectively. Because if we break this, we're screwed. And we won't be able to get the water out, and therefore we won't be able to get the next door open.
Alright.
We can just use this one, though, I think.
Might as well try.
Do you choose to activate it?
Were you talking
Yep.
to me?
Yep, I
Okay.
activate it. Let's do it.
So as you do so, you see, and multiple other people see it as a series of rather small holes. A couple dozen of them open up in the floor. None of them more than like half an inch across. Begin to open up, and there is a suction of water traveling down through it as the door that was at the pipe closes, and a great amount of water fills in from the top as well, essentially just moving the water further down underneath as the door in front of you opens to reveal more water.
Wait,
So
I'm
maybe
confused.
this was the depressurization room.
Oh.
Then this next, it's like underwater anyways. It was normally above water.
You now find yourself inside a rather similar to the outside, where there is a great series of constructed stonework, each interlocking in a rather secure way, with absolutely no ornamentation whatsoever, purely functional in design.
Just to clarify, those are just that's just coral and shells, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Barnacles or something.
Yeah.
Direction
Oh,
of Tuesday.
barnacles.
I got stuck in a wall.
Rips off.
Death by wall.
Father, would you be so kind as to feed him?
All right, this way, I guess.
Never mind.
Alright.
Am I supposed to be able to see through this door?
Let me find out. The answer
Is
is
there-
no.
Is there a
Technical
keyhole?
difficulties. Technical difficulties. Hold.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Oh, I love that.
Oh no.
Well, in the future, if there's a keyhole for that door, I wish to look through it.
There will not be. I would like to ask the party members of our Hectorum to ignore what they saw at the in
Oh,
that.
goody.
Nothing
You
happened. in
do
Tiananmen
not
Square.
know what you saw behind that door. That is unfortunate work from me on the behalf of preparation. I shall return you.
Don't you worry. I'll continue strolling merrily down the hallway without a clue in the world.
Fancy. Cat, stop. No, don't knock stuff over. No!
Rifter uncharacteristically says, "That door, probably no loot inside. Let's go."
How
I trust
Can
him.
I hear anything on the other side?
there you
There's
do
nothing
not.
over there. Let's keep going.
Not important.
This
Hold
feels
on.
suspicious.
I lean up against
Y'all
the
are
door.
metagaming. Stop.
You lean up against the door. You get no vibrations from the other side whatsoever.
I turn back and say, I don't think there's anything in there.
Well, we should investigate at
You
least.
never know.
All right.
Could have something valuable.
I hate this place.
I open the door.
You open the door. Wow, there's a series of 9 skeletons there. They barely move as you approach, and the ones in front ready shields as they just hold them up in front of you, barring you from entering the room.
Wait, so the skeletons moved and raised their shields?
Can I ask nicely to be let through?
There's
I ask
still
in Dwarvish nicely to be let through?
They form a formation with ones behind, acting as spear guards for the shields in front.
I go back into the outside of the room. I try to pull Lork. I say, "Well, nothing to explore here. Let's fucking go."
We'll put a pin in it.
Fine, I suppose.
I slam the door and say, "Sorry about that, gents," and I continue along my merry way.
That was very disrespectful of us. Let's keep going.
Dude.
You know, somehow I doubt that they'll just let us go. But
Should we wait a second and make sure they're not chasing us?
Yeah.
As you close the door, you continue to hear absolutely no motion whatsoever.
Yeah, I wonder if they were just guarding something.
It's
Probably
very
already-
apparent that the room.
I would like to ask the party to pause as I feed my child.
Okay.
The baby.
You think it's valuable?
Quick spam Twitch chat.
The DM's gone. Quick spam.
Incredible work, guys, really. That's the most genius Twitch chat
Yes.
disruption I've ever seen.
Oh, is that the cool kid with the cap and the sunglasses?
Who's got a good coffee
totally
pasta?
Everyone away.
We need a big coffee pasta.
Mandor hand hook
Let's see.
Cardor.
Good copy pasta.
I go ahead and I look over at Aquila and I say, supposing that this is Dwarvish, what do you think caused all this shit?
I assume that whatever mechanism they were using to keep the water out broke, or there were cracks in the seals somehow, and it just ended up flooding.
Oh, no, man.
In
I
the
mean,
leap of judgment, assume that creature had something to do with it.
That's a real possibility. But I didn't see the creature. All I did was feel it go by, so I wouldn't know.
Be happy you didn't.
Oh, I'm sure. I hate the ocean.
I could
I mentioned
only
that.
see its outline
Well,
anyway.
I'm fine with the ocean, really. It's more the creatures inside that I have issue with.
I understand why.
I hate fish.
Wrong here.
If August was here, he would eat the fish.
I don't like the way fish's eyes look at me.
Oh, how else are they supposed to look at you?
I think Aquila is
Not like
implying
that.
I think Aquila is also implying that to prefer fish didn't look at her in general.
Yes.
Are you ready to continue?
Correct.
That didn't come out like the penis. Damn it.
Excuse me.
What?
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 Never mind. I'm not spamming Twitch chat.
Oh boy.
Rain.
Oh wow, that really did not.
I'm just facing that. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I'm also pasting that. That is fantastic.
Oh, y'all.
It almost worked in Discord.
It almost worked in Discord. Shame it didn't though.
Oh dear God.
You know what? I need to add
Hey,
Doppler
all
to
of
horny
you.
jail.
Aw.
Welcome.
Um,
Get it?
could I tell if this door is linked with the other door we found back there, or if it's similar make?
It is exactly the same model of door.
Okay, this time, instead of opening it full swing, I peek through.
As you
Hmm.
peek through, your light only gets a little bit to see a swath of ocean and a couple stones.
I close the door, and I say, right, it's ocean and some stones.
Why don't we open it a little
Interesting.
farther and see?
I open
Big
the
scary
door a
ski
little
monster?
bit farther. Oh,
Oh, I don't see anything.
oh no. And I see, I just point and I say, eggs.
Oh,
I don't like eggs.
Elf.
Eggs have mothers.
Perhaps we should leave this room alone.
Oh,
Continue on.
that's a great idea.
does my limited knowledge of animal biology grant me any knowledge as to what kind of eggs these may be?
You are able to determine that they are completely foreign to anything you have seen. They match none of the designs that the shell structure of other creatures that you have studied.
Ah, so no
Helpful.
mermaid purses. I see. Ooh.
This
Yep,
door
fuck
is
that.
similar to the others, barring for the fact that it is diagonal and at twice the size.
Seems to be
I
quite a number of
close the door as hard as I can, and I never look in again.
So far, we're 0-2 for rooms we want to go into.
Are all
Oh.
of these doors the exact same?
Barring the only difference is their size or orientation. Otherwise, they are all completely bland, simple, strangely wooden and not completely rotted away doors.
Do they have any gaps in them?
They do not.
So do we draw straws?
At this
Alright,
point,
I'll
do we
open this
even
one.
need?
Got
Do we
it.
even want to open these?
Stand behind you and look in, since you need vision.
I'll stand
Thank you,
behind him.
Focused. Lorik opens the door with his brave party members by his side.
Brave in air quotes. It is
Something of a
a
library.
library with various different bits of books, most of which are strangely intact, whereas some of which are simply sitting in piles of pulp.
I scan the titles for looking for anything medical or anything particularly odd, or actually, and also stuff on marine biology.
You find nothing on marine biology, strangely enough. You do find one on that is detailing the tactics of underwater combat, and as far as medicine goes, you find one that contains knowledge that some of which is very fundamentalist, and some of which is completely new.
Yay! I take that one and flip the table of contents and start looking for.
I shall detail it to you at a future time.
I wanted to check for like any weird medicines that I didn't recognize and try and scan for components of them and see if there's anything like unique to our area.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do sitting in a corner. Let me know if I find anything interesting.
Roll me a medicine check?
Fuck yeah, I would.
I will be looking for any books that can tell me what happened to this place.
Can we read them?
I believe that if Doppler is still the only person who understands the Dwarven script, the answer is no.
Fuck.
So, Doppler, you are able to find that there are specific medicines. The only bits of it that would be at all related to the nearby area is one of the components, the seaweed, ground seaweed, as one of the components. However, that is something that you can certainly find in far more locations than here.
Okay, cool. I start scanning
I-
underwater combat tactics
Alright.
and relaying what I find to the team.
Please
I
continue to
call-
discuss amongst yourselves.
I call Doppler over here to see if anything catches his eye out of this pile of miscellaneous books.
I look at the pile of miscellaneous books.
Hmm. These are so miscellaneous. Wow.
They look like miscellaneous books. This one's about
They
underwater
do.
combat tactics. I'm gonna focus on this one.
See anything about the history of this place?
Haven't
I
been
guess
looking.
that's something to ask Mr. DM, but I think you already asked for that, but not in those terms. I don't know.
Sure. But I don't really know what this place is, so I don't really know what to look for.
I look for any books that are purple because I know that purple means royalty.
I was looking for gold, but that's actually a good idea.
Lorik is just kind of pacing back and forth, very in a very not casual manner, and
Yeah.
Steal 2 random books to be translated later.
Why
On
don't we keep
that
going
Yes,
up?
join
topic,
the gang.
Lorik, it has been now about 35 minutes since you began your descent. All of the books that you investigate, beyond the title itself, which may have a different color, all of the skins for them are completely monotone brown.
Fuck.
I just run down the shelves and start calling out and just start translating title names to people.
Anything on the history of this place, JC?
Yes. You read one that is a small transcript that had been knocked to the side. It is a single page of it, and from what you understand, this is a investigation archaeology site. But as for the specific purposes of which, you do not know.
Anything on
So
magic?
if this place is that old, I wonder how old the things they were studying were.
Okay, since everyone's asking what the books are about, I'm just gonna run down and like call out titles to people. Just like every title I see, I'm just calling it out. So, we're looking for magic. What else are we looking for?
History. People like to pay for history.
Okay, history.
Mm-hmm.
And I already looked for mine.
You
Cool, so
find
any
a
on those?
couple that are history in a way that are simply a different perspective. The general idea from what you get when you look open to the first pages of the ones selected are that they are not really fluff, but more so fiction, but still going to be very useful in in an understanding of culture. And as far as magic is concerned, you find one that details the process in which one might cast a specific special form of stone shape upon themselves.
Mm.
You mean like turn themselves into a statue?
Not exactly. More
Oh,
so
okay, cool.
the make your body more resilient.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, we got some books. Let's keep going.
And roll the die.
I'll open it. If my
this-
character wasn't glitching out.
I opt in to open the door.
I'm opening no doors. Ever.
if anything, I should be the one opening the door, considering that I'm better armed than anyone else.
Fair.
Hi, there's as much as these side rooms might seem interesting, you hear Darius call from down the hall. There's seems to be a larger central chamber.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
As you open the door, you find a room with a great deal of rusted equipment. Most of it is completely decayed and unusable, and even as far as irreparable, except for 4 components. There exist 2 objects near the top, which are thin rods with yellow stripes on them, seemingly completely fine, along with a couple small cubes next to them. And to the south, there exists two bright geodesic spheres.
I nick the two fine things and I present them to Aquila and Doppler whenever he gets a chance to be like, why do you suppose these are fine?
Stabbing, maybe? I don't know.
They do not. They slightly resemble a pitchfork. However, the prongs on the end only go about an inch off from the end.
Can I tell if they're made of metal or if there's anything magical about them?
They are completely made out of metal, yes.
I take one of them and tap the three ends to a piece of armor or to like the wall or something and start tapping these are the three ends to see if they spark or anything weird or.
They immediately spark as you poke it into the wall.
There for stabbing.
They seem like they could be rather useful for either getting us out of a jam or killing us all.
Alright. I want to see what the geodesic things are down here.
As you take a look at it, you go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
My cat just puked, actually.
That would be unfortunate if he did. I'm so concerned for him.
So investigation, I'll just roll that and then listen. Oh shit.
Nice! As you look around the area in which the small spheres exist, you also find that there is a specific piece of parchment that, again, has maintained through. This one looks almost exactly the same as the stone underneath, as it has faded over time. I shall send you the transcript now, Doppler, since I would believe that you would read it once Aquila finds it, yes?
Yep. Okay. From here on out, you are to use these Magicells only when authorized, and they will be returned to their charging stations when not in use. I swear by Baronar, that if I see you fools leaving the safety off or find that you blew a hole in the side of the excavation site again, you'll find yourselves 20 paces outside the tube. Okay, these are bombs.
I see.
Ooh, bombs?
I want them.
What was the name of the god that you mentioned?
Baronar. Berronar.
Baronar.
Yeah.
So have we taken everything remaining from this chamber?
Loot.
That you would believe is useful, yes.
Alright, let me go clean up my cat's puke.
I walk on over to Lorik, I merrily hand him the second zappy stick, and I say, yeah, take this.
Rifter, what in the hell is that?
Stab him with the pointy end.
I make a imitation of the zappy noise.
Thank you, but I would rather stick with temperance.
I sit there holding these two fucking giant sparky sticks and just go, mate, help me out.
As interesting as your two rods are, there's something else in the room ahead.
Okay,
Hey,
Indeed, we
Doppler?
were waiting for all of you.
In that case, I hand it to Dyer.
Thank you, Doppler. Can I have the bombs? I just want to look at them.
No.
Darius flips around and says,
Bombs?
"What?"
We found some bombs. We took them with us. We figured that was a good
Why?
idea.
You thought it was a good
for
idea
real.
to give them to Rifter and Dyer. Why?
There's something about a safety on it. I don't really know. Apparently, you're not
Perhaps.
supposed to turn the safety off, but I don't really know how the safety works. So,
Well then, if the bombs
should be
are
fine.
useful to us because the safety is on, then perhaps we should leave them behind. Just in case.
We should take
Nah.
them. And once again, how many bombs have you guys handled? He points at these condescending folk.
How many bombs have you
That's
handled?
true. I've made
More
more
than you can
explosives
count.
than you guys.
One.
I
Let's
handled
give.
many a time.
Let's go to Dyer then. I
We
guess.
all
I don't
die
know.
because of you messing up with this bomb.
Well, you
I'm
can't do
dragging
anything
your
because we'll
souls-
all be dead. He puts them in the
I'm
ring.
dragging your souls with me into the oblivion.
We'll
Well,
figure
perhaps
it
it
out.
might be better
Did I
than being
miss?
down here.
Darius sort of stops right here and like motions to his left.
Should we turn off the
All right.
lights?
I'll be right there.
I didn't get a good look of what was in here. It's giving off light. That much I know.
Did we see what was in the store?
Time limit on our breathing underwater thing. Probably best keep moving.
Yeah.
Seems to be some sort of chamber for.
As you make your way in, this being the largest room of all of them, in the center there is what is actually an elevator, of which this is the top there. There is a series of mechanisms on it, from which the process of lowering itself lower into the complex, as it were, would take place. To either side, there are 4 total almost turret-like structures, of which one of them currently has one of those magicells which you previously discovered locked into it.
This a big gun.
Perhaps I
What
shouldn't.
in the hell's is a gun?
Oh, where is it pointing at? It's a big trebuchet launching thing. I don't know.
It's like a cannon, but small.
It gonna make things explodey.
Is this the sort of stuff that Ract was making?
Yes, I think.
Oi.
Odd.
Racked, is he the one that you met in that Chibalo place?
The one we replaced you
Chibalo,
with,
yes.
yeah.
The irresponsible prince, yes.
Chum.
Meat.
Chum.
Meat.
I gather that he said chum a lot.
Oi.
Yes, we've told you this.
Who would have thought? I could not have deduced it. Is there some sort of like seat on the gun, or does this seem like an automated turret?
There is in fact a seat on it from which you can sit.
Do not blow it up.
I steer clear of it, yeah.
I sit on the
Oh.
gun over here.
So all these defenses, all this fancy architecture to protect this elevator thing.
Perhaps it's not to protect the elevator, but
To protect
To
the people
protect
from
them.
what's underneath the elevator.
aye.
Yes, Schoenhoff, as you investigate the south side, you find that this is somewhat of a repair shop with various different mechanics tools.
What is the state of this axe?
Heavily corroded. However, the back end of it still has a interesting aspect of it, in which it is shaped like a gear and is effectively a multi-tool for some purpose.
Does it look like it fits into the elevator?
It does.
I pick it up and bring it over.
I think I want to go poke and see what was in that glass door real quick. Actually,
Alright.
no, never mind.
I could come with you if you're unsecure about it.
Can I tell what this thing fires? Like if it's a cannonball, harpoon?
As you look in
I
the
think it's the
chamber of it,
Magicel.
there is basically nothing inside it.
Is it operational?
Rifter, you should look directly down the barrel.
Very funny. You're hilarious.
As you step on the elevator, Schoenhoff, with the weight of the 4 of you, one of the ends kind of wiggles a little bit. The top right corner wiggles and sends a vroom, 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 vroom down the elevator and ricocheting back
Is that
the
good?
sound.
Don't like
Alright,
that.
perhaps we should off the elevator then.
At least until we want to use it.
I mean, what's gonna happen if it falls? We float down.
Well, you might
Not
float
Lorik.
down.
That's fair. I apologize.
Comes down to it, we can shed his plate and each carry a piece.
All of a sudden, one
That
of the other edges, along with the previous one, begins to fium, 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 fium.
Does that mean
Oh,
something's
Jesus.
coming up?
Things
I have a bad
awfully
feeling.
loud for us wanting to keep quiet. And conveniently sized as well.
Fium, 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 dum, dum.
Alright,
Hey,
get behind it.
Darius. Darius, where are you?
Everybody stop.
Oh no.
Alright, now is the time to roll initiative.
I was trying to find Darius so I could turn off my light.
I was about to say I hide behind the pillar, but I didn't say it in time, folk. Unlucky.
Alright, here's opening my initiative. It's good.
Hold on.
I picked a bad
no.
time to fill up my cup.
Powerful initiative by Lorik.
Cool. Finally a good initiative roll.
Golden, did
Wait.
you make sure to click on your token with that?
Click my token.
want me to
then
reroll?
initiative.
Yikes.
Ooh, nice. Good job,
Underwater
Doppler.
combat. Let's go, baby.
Do you want me to reroll?
Oh,
I
incredible.
would like you to reroll, yes.
Hey, what did I learn while looking at that book about underwater
Yeah, how
combat?
do we fight underwater?
Wait, are we still underwater? I thought we got depressurized.
Nope,
Nah,
it didn't
that's
work.
broken.
Oh, yikes.
It
Water
broke.
machine broke.
You are still on the timer.
We have like another
So,
3 rounds.
specifically, it's mostly about being able to put it into practice, about technique rather than the tactic of it, if that makes sense. So, for the duration of this fight, you will have standard rolls. Everyone else will have most of their stuff made at -2,
Shit.
at least for attacks and such.
Sure.
As there is a rumbling from the elevator, suddenly a creature bursts through one of the seams on one of the sides. A large worm-like creature with glowing red eyes bursts through. It has a heavy amount of what looks to be almost natural plate on it, as it is a heavily armored creature as it bursts through part of it, and it emits a screech at the party. I would like everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this
Oh,
magical
dear.
or physical?
That
Yikes.
was unfortunate. That is very
Imagine
unfortunate.
not being in the paladin's aura of protection.
Shut
Don't
up.
need it.
You're gonna sink.
You were saying?
Wisdom. Okay.
Ah!
That's not good.
Bueno, adios, master.
Bueno, adios.
Roll 20 just hates me. I think I would get better rolls
one-
if I was using an actual dice, actually.
I could see that. As it does so, let me do the math. Akala, Doppler, Rifter, and Dyer, each of you are stunned and suddenly kind of collapse to the ground as it resonates deeply within your ears as the scree ricochets, and it's the only thing you're able to hear as it becomes increasingly loud. For everyone else, it is difficult to manage, but you manage to push on despite of it. Doppler.
Aren't I writing on the floor in pain from the screech?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Alright, at the end of your
Pass
turn,
turn.
go ahead and give me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Oh, good. Disadvantage. Sure.
Alright, hey, at the end of it, you manage to steel yourself back up and get back in the zone.
Well, I
Stroonhoff.
stumbled out dazed.
It is yours.
Giving us the ability to see might be dope.
Okay, so I'm assuming I still have the ball bearing from earlier.
You do.
Not lit. All right. I'm gonna use my light cantrip to infuse the ball bearing with light and just toss it by the creature.
All right, I shall do so.
Don't like that.
And then I'll
Lord.
move back with my movement. To there and
Hmm.
my turn.
Is that it?
Yeah, I said that's it.
Okay. Rifter, give me your end of turn save.
Here's to hoping that I have good luck on my side.
Good luck.
Disadvantage? Well, alright, never mind.
Uh,
You're
it-
fine either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rifter is El Bad Timeo.
Cool.
Darius.
Darius is going to utter a few words, point his lance at the creature, and hexlock curse it, and then immediately turn tail and sprint and jump onto the gun. And he's gonna look around on this thing and figure out, like, look for any obvious method of firing it.
Give me a history check real quick.
Oh boy, something that I am completely neutral on.
Alright, you manage to find what feels like a safety, turn it off, and point it at the creature. Make an attack.
I do it with my basic attack, or
Just, yeah. Basically just ignore your proficiency, and then on top of that, there's a -2.
+4, then.
Yeah. Alright. I would like you to roll 70-12.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Wall.
Do you guys think we should use the guns? I don't know. Maybe something told us about it.
Alright, 53. You see as a very concentrated beam of pure energy blasts into the creature, and one of its sections of its armor around its torso just is instantly sheared off, exposing it vulnerable and raw. The bright light that had existed in that tube is now dark as the Magicell is empty.
This thing's damn nice.
We have 2 more.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Fantastic. The creature, sensing the easy prey, moves over to attack Mr. Rifter and Mrs. Aquila.
Okay, what can we do about that?
Hold on. You are being attacked. The 1 upon Aquila misses. The 2 upon Rifter connect. One of them being a crit. That is going to be painful. Rifter, you take 24 damage, and I would like you to roll me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Can I have that with Uncanny Dodge?
You are not. You do not have a reaction.
Okay. How much damage do I take?
23, I think I said.
24. You
You
said.
said 24.
Yeah, 24. Okay.
Okay, and then 2 constitutions. Okay.
Oof.
All right. Akela, you see that as he is struck, the area around his shoulder, at which point the impact of the various slashings and single bite made contact, kind of begins to like pustule and form a bit of a strange foam slime.
That's not good.
JC,
Yes.
do you have everything? Actually, never mind. Never mind. Can I play music?
You may.
Okay.
With that, it moves away to a side and it kind of readies up three different tentacles that are all pointing out as it backs up against a wall. It is Stork's turn.
Excuse me?
Lork.
I'm gonna have Sloric spit at the creature.
Alright, roll me the attack with the -2.
Yeah, let's go.
So when you said it's half as much, is it 2d2 or 2d4?
I believe it is 2d4, because it should, like, the default would be 4d4 for the bite at this level, right? If the bite is 4d4, it's 2d4. Yeah.
Okay.
You still need to actually, like, hit, by the way.
Oh. Wait, I don't have like anything set up for him.
It's okay.
What is the hit roll?
Let's pull up the area where we said it. For Stork, it is +6 to hit, so it is +4.
Wait, so what's the roll?
1d20 +4. Because Slork is not attuned to being in water. Ouch. So, Slork readies up and spits in it, and you see as a bit of corrosive acid begins to slightly deform some of the rock behind the creature.
He kind of just shuffles behind Pillar.
Akela,
Alright, what saving throw do I roll?
Wisdom with disadvantage.
Great. I have the greatest track history with that. Yeah.
Oof.
Perfect.
You remain stunned at this time and take 9 psychic damage.
Oh, that's great.
Dire.
With disadvantage?
Yes, if you failed it the first time.
Bloop.
Yes, you remain stunned. Lork.
Alright. Lork is going to move right here, trying to get a better view of the situation. And he is going to cast Spiritual Weapon, kind of setting it right here. Like in this space right here, making an attack against the creature with it.
Okay. I shall
And he's
spawn it momentarily. Continue.
Okay. Does a 20 hit?
It does. Roll me
Yes.
standard damage.
And, seeing as I'm relatively close to it at least, I'm also going to attempt, using my, Dragon Fear, actually, not my Channel Divinity. because I assume it can both see and hear me. As rather than using his breath weapon to produce lightning, he attempts to produce a thunderous roar instead.
How does it treat... I'm going to look up a ruling on Dragon Fear specifically.
Which one?
Okay. According to an errata, supposedly.
If I have to see some of it, I can actually see like a quarter of its model.
No. It's, if it does not hear at all. If it does not have hearing.
Oh. This thing's deaf.
Okay. I have the ruling. You attempt to scare it to no prevail. Its tentacles remain prepared as one of them attempts to thwack away the spiritual weapon as it was conjured, and it does manage to push it slightly to the side, and it stings as it does so.
Stings me or stings it?
Yeah, the creature's tentacles are stung by attacking
Oh, okay.
the weapon.
I see. And that ends my entire turn.
Alright. Back to the top. Doppy Dop.
Alright, so I saw most of the spells coming, and like, I can hear my teammates struggling to the south of me, correct?
To the west is where the stunned people are. You do not
Okay.
hear anything to your south.
Okay, and I can walk across the top of that elevator?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go over here and start to play a counter charm to help them better be able to shake it off. So. And hope that helps.
Hell yeah. It's, thank you for the creativity. I am disappointed to inform you that the answer is no.
Womp womp womp. Alright, I guess I pass my turn then.
I will give you the brownie point of good creativity, which will manifest itself in the form of 0.1 bonus XP.
Thanks.
Thank you for your interactivity. That makes the session so much better.
Anytime. I'm good. I think that's my turn then, right?
You still have a bonus action if I recall correctly.
Okay. So that's like prepare to dodge, sort of?
Dodge is a action.
Okay.
Specific spells list their casting time as a bonus action, and I believe for you that is the entirety of your usage for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration is bonus? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will inspired, assuming he's in range, I'll inspire Dyer, who's also suffering from the spoopy headness, right?
Okay.
I would thank you, but I'm unconscious.
Alright. That'll be it then.
Fantastic. Mr. Hoff,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I'm going to send a force bolt straight into the creature.
Okay. You... And it does connect into its squishy or fleshy part that is currently exposed by the previous blast.
Get the damage roll.
I did. And I'm adding it to the list. What else?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Next is
Me, I'm
Rifter,
pretty sure.
yes.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. That's 2 rolls because I'm over level 5.
Ah, excellent. Is
Oh,
it 2
you have
attacks
2
or is it
dice in the
double the
first one.
damage? Or sorry,
Oh,
is it an
wait.
additional dice of damage or is it
wait,
an additional shot?
No, the first roll was actually a 2d9. Never mind. Ignore that.
Okay, I have
just
ignored it.
Okay, cool. I'll just do my thing.
Alright.
Oh no.
Unlucky.
Rifter remains in a semi-paralyzed state. Darius.
Darius is going to use his bonus action to activate his Spirit Shroud and move towards the creature, sort of.
You will have to path around the turret.
Okay, then probably there then.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I can
Okay.
do. That's all I can do.
The creature...
Wait, hold on. I can make my... I could do something I've never done before. I can Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
going
God.
to do it! He's a warlock!
He's not doing
Yo!
Ignore the first
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Well, no, I'm ignoring the second one.
Why?
Because the first one's the first one.
Eldritch Blast has 2 beams at...
No. Then why would I ignore the second one?
I'm saying ignore the first damage number because that's my Spirit Shroud and Hex Curse. Oh wait, so 4 and 4 are added to that. Frickin', God, I forgot to turn off Spirit Shroud for that.
Would you like to do it again just for damage this time? We will ignore the 2 attack. Go ahead and do it without the modifier. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is big
9
brain time.
and 14 brings it to 25? 23. 23, yes.
Let's go, I did it. I did the Warlock thing, guys.
Congratulations, you done
As
it.
Two bolts of energy that curl around the lance, almost seeming like snakes, fire off into the creature.
In response to having been jolted by such an event, the creature, recognizing its weakness, kind of begins to shift and contort as it begins to reform its body, and the scales from its other parts of its body begin covering up its previously exposed area, as it begins to focus more on that than its constant screeching. From now on, until explained otherwise, the wisdom saves will be made at standard now instead of disadvantage.
Interesting.
Stork.
Stork peeks around from the pillar again and makes another acid attack.
Alright. You see as it straight onto the armor of the creature and then slides off.
Oof.
Then he goes back behind his pillar again.
Good Stork. Akala.
Here we go.
Big money, big
Let's
money.
go.
Big save.
Alright, Akala's in it.
All right.
Yeah.
That is the end of your turn. Alright, Dire.
Normal?
Normal.
Normal. Yay.
Alright. Double checking. Alright. You are still stunned.
Can I add my Bardic Inspiration on it?
Aren't you
yeah.
supposed to do that before you know the outcome?
Is that how it works? I thought it
Okay,
was.
can you
after.
click on Bardic Inspiration real quick? I'm not sure if that's for Bardic Inspiration or the other bit.
Also, I thought I was free because you said alright, but I mean.
I was
It's,
also I was intentionally waiting, but if so, that could be on me. Would you mind, Doppler, clicking on Bardic Inspiration?
Actually,
Click on it.
I have the
Yeah,
feature
1 second.
pulled up. The creature can wait until after it rolls a d20 before deciding to use a Bardic Inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
And I got that special advantage one. That was like the fancy thing.
Yes, it is.
So they gain a d8, and then once within 10 minutes, the creature can roll a dice and add the number. And I think that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just a d8.
Yeah, the point of it is that your advantage part is that you can use your reaction to apply it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, die, you fail the save.
There's the.
I should have clarified that I was waiting and asked you beforehand.
Gotcha.
Lorik.
Alright. Oric is going to attempt to place himself right here to try and body block the creature a bit as he casts Spirit Crowd himself, breathing Temperance in. I'm sorry, just the doubling is kind of distracting.
Yeah, I love the
What is
echo. It's
that?
really dramatic.
What is the order of operations for that?
Sorry, one moment. Order operations for what exactly?
For how you take your turn. You move, then you cast your spell?
Yes.
Okay. As you move in, the three of its tentacles that were lifted up suddenly shoot straight at you. What is your AC?
AC should be 20, I believe.
Alright. Two of its three manage to pierce straight onto you. As you take 22 piercing damage as it shoots onto your shoulder areas. And there is now a bit of dragonborn blood seeping into the water nearby.
Alright. And see how you like the return volley. As with Temperance wreathed in this kind of refulgent lightning, he strikes out twice with it.
Why is that a
what?
negative 11?
Why
did you subtract 20 from it?
Oh, wait.
You rolled a 19.
Wait, never mind.
Wait, what?
19 minus 20.
I don't know how that crit range thing got screwed up.
Fantastic.
Okay,
1 minus.
let's try this again.
What a wonderful time to be doing our first stream.
I am sorry about that, guys. Okay, do either of those hit?
It was more funny than anything else.
Yes, it was. Yes, they do both hit. Roll for damage, each of them individually.
Okay, I'm going to smite on one of them
Okay.
with a level 1 slot.
Okay, for the first one... You see as it should be at least slightly recoiling from the attack, and it completely shrugs it off. As it glances off and some of the radiant energy sparks off to the side.
Alright. For the second attack, he's actually going to use a level 2 slot on the smite. And somehow do less damage.
The same event happens.
Well, at least I hope I've got your attention.
In
As he kind of...
in a Lernian way, it hisses at you.
Alright, Lore kind of readies his shield as he kind of gauges this thing's movements to see when he can get another opportunity to attack.
Alright. Doppler.
So at this point, I'm gonna.
Would you just since it's the way things are, would you like to use your reaction at the end, at the start of just before the start of your turn to cast your bardic inspiration on someone?
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll hand it to. Is Aquila still down, or did she get up?
She's up.
Okay, it's
The
just Dyer
icon
down
to the
there.
top right. It's Dyer and Rifter.
Let's Dyer and Richter. I'll give it to Richter then.
Cool.
Fancy.
All right, perfect.
Thanks,
so I'll
buddy.
do that. And so I'm down to 2 class resources then. Okay. And then I really can't see what's happening to most people, but it sounds like Lorg's the one taking damage, so I'll start moving up towards him a little bit. And then just kind of prepare a dodge, I guess. Because I'm getting a little close to that action here. And I think that's an action to ready the dodge, right?
It is.
Okay, so then I'm done.
Alright. Do you have something for your bonus action?
Don't think so, unless I can use the bardic inspiration another time, but I don't think I really
You
need to.
technically could, yes.
I just don't
Or
think I
you
need
could
to, you know?
You could use Healing Word if you have it.
Oh, healing words? Okay, I'll use that
It's a bonus
onto...
action.
Yeah, okay.
At what level?
I'll do it at, I think, just first level for Aquila.
Okay. Go ahead
Oh, wait,
and
so... Yeah, go for it.
roll it.
Why
Do
did it
you
not roll when I
not
did
have
that?
it set up to just instantly?
I guess I don't. Yeah, it's not working.
Oh, you only have the output as a spell card. Weird. Okay.
Okay,
Sure,
so
it'll
it's
work
just...
out.
Whatever. So my spellcasting modifier is... the charisma, so that's +4. So then slash roll space 1d4.
Alright,
So,
Akla, you heal
7.
7 HP.
Thanks.
Mr. Hoff.
Gold.
Hoff?
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Schoonhoff.
I'm braining.
He's big braining.
I am going to erect a wind wall to there.
As you begin to cast the manifestation of the spell, you feel internally that the spell will not be working and cease doing it in an attempt to not waste the spell slot.
Well, okay then.
As there is no wind to create, or as there is no wind to modify. Or is there, excuse me, there's no air to cast.
There's no air underwater to do that.
Is the water
Ooh,
oxygenated?
hot takes.
That's not how it works. Magic does not comply with chemical theory. Molecular theory, that's the word.
In that case, I just send a magic missile at it
Excellent.
at first level.
Just roll the damage. You see as each of them connect straight into its armor and do practically nothing.
Epic.
Epic.
And myself over here.
Rifter.
Before I do this, Mr. Doppler, what spell thing? What size dice am I using to use for inspiration?
8.
D8. Cool. All right, let's hope that I get lucky.
Remember, don't roll the d8 first. Roll the d8 after.
I know. I'm aware. Okay, cool. And then roll a D8.
So the 20 is the one that is counted. So you would like to roll your d8?
You might want to save
wait.
that, bud.
Wait. Why is the 20? It's disadvantage.
It's not disadvantage.
Wait, it's not?
It's
Not
not.
anymore.
Oh, not anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was still...
Mr. Not paying attention, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't notice that. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Cringe.
Cool. All right then. I guess. Do I make my save? My TC? With a
No,
20?
20 fails, and a 28 also fails. You are no longer stunned.
Coolio. All right.
Darius.
Seeing as he has nothing else to do, Darius is going to step forward and pray for a crit in his 3 rolls. Because hopefully that would do something, right?
Hopefully, right.
Well,
Hey!
Alright, let me see. First one. The first one is deflected. The second one, however, you do manage to actually slide between its armor plates and strike into the depth of the creature. Would you sum up that second number for me? And the third one strikes but glances. Man, it must be really nice to turn the 1d4 and do a lot of damage.
yeah.
Excellent.
And then-
Darius usually seems to crit on the
Retreat.
1d4.
It has been.
Wait, that was 5, 10, 15.
As you back up, you get pew 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 as it strikes at you. I'm assuming you don't have an AC of 21, do you?
No, I'm August now.
August had an AC of 23, if I recall correctly.
I thought it was
27 when he was fully set up or something like
yeah,
that.
it was 27 when he did all of his stuff. That was when he used his extra arms with his extra shield.
Oh,
and stuff.
jeez. Do we got a mod in chat?
Oh no, why?
Ooh, spicy?
Oh no!
Become famous by followers.
Yo,
By
I
followers
wanted
from
to
his
say
views.
this.
Yeah.
Friends
Hey.
and viewers.
That's fancy.
Why not become famous?
Yeah, famous.
Alright, I'll delete.
My followers.
Hey,
I'll
mods,
ban
can we
him too.
ban Barnabas from the chat?
Am I a mod?
Barnabas?
You are not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no,
Is
I'm not
anybody
gonna
here a
ban
mod?
Biggs. He
Yes,
said-
the
he
mod
said
team is the
target.
mod.
I don't
Alright.
have
it's
mod.
been
Oh,
deleted.
thank you for adding me as a mod.
Oh, hi.
And is
the
Marilyn
mod
actually
team.
here? Marilyn isn't here. Well, shame.
I
At least
still
he hasn't
don't
said
really
something in a
get
while.
Why you put Merlin as a mod?
I mean, we need a
Nice
night
diff.
mod.
God, no! Don't make Biggs mod. Don't listen.
Yes.
Do not make him
Do
mod.
not.
No.
I will permanently unmod whoever mods. If
mean-
anybody mods him.
So do we ban Rain here? What is?
I don't know, man. That does seem like a lot of spam.
Wait, how about
I'm gonna delete one of them. The other two are very tasteful though.
You know what? I agree with that. I think that is a
JC,
good
how
use
much
of our
damage do I
resources.
take?
I mean, it's not like
hold
it
on.
actually is visible.
Two of them
anyway.
have connected with neither of them being crits.
That's good.
Look at this.
You take 23 damage.
Ow.
Boo.
I hated that. That was too loud.
Sorry, I tried to stay further away than I normally do for that sort of stuff.
Startled me.
As it strikes into your legs as you retreat, there is a small path of blood which it follows on its turn towards you. You
Wait,
may
what?
make
How
your.
did,
an
how did it
attack?
hit, wait, how did it hit me?
What do you mean? How did it hit
If that
you?
wasn't on its turn?
You recall that part about how it readied up its tentacles and you moved away from it?
I was. Oh, I guess it has long range. Then.
Its tentacles
It
are
do
in
have
fact
reach.
about 15 feet long from its torso.
Ah.
Do I get my alt attack?
You do.
Yes. That is deeply unfortunate.
You do not hit, as it moves away just in time. Ba, 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 ba. You are hit twice.
Oh boy.
You take 14 damage.
Ow.
I would have thought that with, well, no.
Hey JC,
No, I
hey
wouldn't swear.
JC, it entered my reach.
Yes, it, actually, excuse me, it did not.
What?
It did not.
That is literally my reach.
I will place it there because that's how it specifically is. If we want to be technical about it, it is 15 feet.
Where'd initiative go?
Okay,
my
I
fault.
see how it is retracting its distance after I say it moved within my range.
Yeah. That's just how it auto places. Look, okay, this is a 2-tile creature, and it places it in 1 tile automatically. You can eat this tentacle attack that'll give you another one if you keep sassing me. That's how it works, right?
All I'm saying is you're threatening. Okay, the echo is really distracting.
Is it? What's the echo on?
I don't know.
No, it's on me right now. Hold on, I gotta turn it down. Let's try that.
But all I'm hearing is that you're threatening us with tentacles.
Yeah, threaten us with a good time, something. Let's try that. Hopefully that will do better.
Testing, please no more echo.
Alright. Onwards.
Yes. Slork?
Yeah.
Slork.
Slork is going to hobble up and chomp at his armor.
Alright. Oh, poor Stork.
Slork forgot he has no teeth, so nothing.
It bites on, and it holds on to one of the tentacles, which kind of moves it around to the other side before it lets go.
And then Slork runs back.
Just kind of gums at it.
Akala.
Where's Dyer?
Over
You do
here.
not know.
I'm unconscious. I'll let you know when I wake up.
Okay, I can move to here. Is my movement speed affected?
It is not. The
Okay.
potion, or excuse me, the tablet of water breathing has made it generally comparable for movement, at least.
Actually, I don't want to do that. Ignore me. Unless I'm stuck here. Okay. I choose to be stuck right here. I use the... let's see... forgive me, I thought I was gonna be able to figure out where Dyer was. But I use a peppermint and eucalyptus poultice on Doppler, and then use helping hands to help him with his next action.
Is the echo only when Akala talks?
Yes.
It
least
might
from what
be
I can tell.
physically because she's in the next room,
Yeah.
which would be unfortunate.
So there's the peppermint eucalyptus. I guess I'm just being a support right now. And then the helping hands action for his next turn.
Fantastic. Both of those are bonus actions. So the first one you use as your, the helping hands, you use your help as your standard action.
Okay, then I heal Rifter.
Hell yeah.
Using the healing kit.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1d6 plus 4 plus his hit dice. So do I roll that or does Rifter roll that?
He can roll that.
Uh,
As you move the equipment around, it is strangely dry.
Oh, that's fun.
The parts that would otherwise be soaking up bandages or blood have not done so to soak up water.
I'm
nice.
sorry, I didn't quite catch all of that. What? How many?
1d6 plus 4 plus your hit dice.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 1d8. Cool. Plus 4. Ooh. 6, and then 1d8.
No, you don't roll a d8. It's plus the maximum number of hit dice.
Oh, it's just. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that is.
plus level.
Well, some people
No,
don't
not
necessarily
the
have
amount
same
of hit
number.
dice, like what your hit dice. Well,
It says equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice.
oh, maximum number of. Okay.
Okay, so 9. Okay, so I get 15. Cool. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bird gang.
You can't be healed by that feat again until you have a short or long rest.
Yeah, I just as you heal me up, I just say thanks, love, and I give you a thumbs
No
up.
problem.
Dire.
Oh boy, wonder what I'll do.
Yeah! He's done it.
Weighted
He's done
dice. Maybe I should re-roll it.
Congration, you done it.
Yeah, alright, well that ends my turn.
it. Yes, it does. Lork.
Okay. Lork is going to try moving his spiritual weapon here, unless it bonks into the creature when it does so.
It's fine.
And he is going to himself attempt to move here. And ready in action to bonk the creature if it comes within range of him.
Understood. Is that all?
Yep, that is my entire turn.
Okay. Doppler, I would like you to roll me an intelligence roll. Just that intelligence roll.
On it. Unga bunga big brain.
Unga bunga big brain. You recall as when the pieces of equipment, the Magicells were placed that are very similar to the Magicells that are placed in the turrets. When Darius used a fire on it, that was terribly effective.
Yeah. Dire's awake yet, right?
Dire is now awake, yes.
I
Okay.
wave at you happily.
So Dire, give the things to the launcher and shoot it with the bomb buzz.
Well, about that. They seem empty to me.
Don't you have the bombs?
They seem empty.
Use the bombs, Dire.
Put them in the gun.
He's, I think, out of character, he's saying the bombs are empty.
He
What do you mean
is.
the bomb-
That is what he is in fact saying.
I'm telling you, Dyer
we
knows
don't
about
know if it'll
gadgets.
work.
And he knows that they're empty and sad.
Should we use the stun stick to hit them?
Once it's my turn, I'll get right into it.
Alright. Start smacking him with that step stick.
I'm all for it.
Look, don't at me, guys.
You can rip my highly ineffective force damage from my cold dead hands, Lothair.
I sure will. And pretty soon it looks
I got
like
some big kaboom boom spells I can put into it. I don't know if that's gonna work well. If it doesn't work, we're gonna all get smacked. But I got some
But we
pretty big
found the
dick
stun
AoE damage
stick
stuff.
in the same room as the Magicells.
Oh, wait, we charged the batteries with the stun sticks?
That's
we
what
can
I was
try.
saying to try.
Whose turn is it?
If we're wrong, we're just stabbing a bomb with the
I believe it
taser.
is.
Dude, it's gonna be great. I'll just
creature
dude,
musing, but I'm in a little bit of a bind here.
What else are we supposed to try to charge them with?
help the guy.
Okay.
I'm
So,
on my way to try and help stuff.
alright, is it my turn still, or is it that just like
It
an
is your
out of
turn. Like.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
let
sorry.
you
I
have
thought I
done
was.
it. Yeah, no, you did the thing.
Okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
So I'll move towards. Fuck. Where is he? Chad, can you call out to me? Or Darius, can you call out to me?
Over. He sort of screams.
And I hear him where?
Generally to the right and slightly down.
Cool. Hey, we're getting closer. That's as close as I can get. So I'll just-
No, don't trample Stork.
Oh shit! Sorry.
He's malleable.
He doesn't feel it. What are you talking about?
Step
Yes,
over
but
him.
Fork has
putting-
feelings.
Yeah, don't putting a boot through Stork. That's slime abuse, and I will not stand for this cruelty any longer.
I think that would hurt
Okay.
Doppler's boot more than it would hurt Sloric.
You know
So
what?
we'll
Fork
use
has
that.
feelings too.
I'll use that at the 3rd level, I guess.
Og.
And so that'll be slash roll 3d4. That plus that was not plus 4. So you get 10 healing.
Better than nothing, thank you. Very much, actually.
Melee-
And you used the help action I gave for you.
Oh, what does that do?
It gives you
Advantage
advantage
on your
on
next
a
attack or ability
thing.
attack.
Oh, so I roll again?
No. For
No.
like, it has to be like whatever you're gonna
Okay,
use your
yeah.
action for. Pretty much.
Okay. And then I'll use my action for. I don't really want to use mass healing word though.
You cannot cast 2 level spells in the same turn.
Okay. So. Wait, I can't cast 2 spells in the same turn?
Unless it's
One of them would have to be a cantrip.
Oh, okay. None of my cantrips are particularly useful. So, I'll just shoot my crossbow at it.
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
baby! Roll
That
it.
should hit. Wait, shit. I click crossbow.
Oh my god!
There you go.
So, I would like you
Second
to
sniper.
roll that damage again. Fantastic, thank you. You see, as you do manage to shoot it into it, as you shoot it at it, and it begins to like bite again at Darius, you manage to shoot it inside of its mouth, and it screeches.
Excellent.
Darius holds a thumbs up.
Got you.
Mr. Hoff,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I am going to. Alright, so just to clarify, thunder and lightning damage are completely different.
Yes, they are.
Thunder is sound.
Thank you. I'm going to cast a shatter centered on the previous weak point of this creature.
Okay.
Wait a second.
What is the save? 16
16.
con. Alright, it fails. It takes 28 thunder damage.
Nice.
Then let's see. I'm gonna run over to the ball bearing, and can I use my bonus action to toss it?
You may.
And I'm going to toss it back at the creature.
Okay. Don't. It has been done. Rifter. Sorry.
My eye just saying I have my turn.
Okay. Rifter, as you finally find yourself cognizant and present with yourself, you are ready to get into battle.
Oh, thank God. I go ahead and I'm gonna run over here. Can I check to see if these guns are like usable, like if they have any ammo or anything like that?
As you look at the Magicell that is present, you notice that these ones, rather than being filled with a slight white substance, they are instead completely empty.
Fuck. Okay. In that case, on which side of the creature was his previous weak point?
It was its third of its 4 segments. From the top. So its head was not struck, its upper torso was not struck, its middle torso was struck, and its bottom torso was not.
Okay, in that case, how far away am I from this thing? Oh shit, give me a second.
Double dash, baby. Or actually, probably only single dash, TBH.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna do this. And, does it have any eyes? Like, I know it physically has eyes on the image, but I just want to see if it does.
It does have slightly glowing eyes, yes.
Okay, fuck. Alright, can I hide, by the pillar from it?
You certainly can.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide. Let me roll that stealth roll for you real quick. Wait, why do I have a -1 in stealth? What? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's in saving throws. Wait a minute, Lamal? Okay. Here we go. You said -2 to everything?
Yes.
Okay, I'll work out the -2 after the...
Yeah, just click the thing. Yeah, you successfully hide behind the,
I think he
Okay,
does. Wow.
in that case, let me see how far my fucking thing goes. Let me just check. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, it is actually within range for me to do a crossbow shot at it, so I could go ahead and do a crossbow shot with sneak attack. At the segment we've already attacked.
the one down here? Not me.
What?
So are you going to take the shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shot. I just wanted to confirm that I could do that.
Yes, it has advantage. Because
Oh, it has
you are
advantage.
hidden.
Oh,
You are-
yeah, it
you
does
hit.
have advantage. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that hits. I'm assuming.
Well, come on, roll it again.
Oh, true. Yeah, for the thingy.
Okay, good.
Thank God we have advantage.
Well, now it misses because it was advantage, but it was a net one. Roll the damage.
That is 16 plus 13.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
29.
29.
You see as it glances off. That is so unfortunate.
Dicks. I imagine I was like one off.
It's damage values of 30 or higher, I bet.
Yeah.
You're very close, Darius.
PP small.
If we're metagaming, Lorik would know that the 30 also failed, but it's still unfortunate.
Wait, I didn't do 30 damage to it.
Yeah, you did. You did 16 plus 14 on one of your smites.
Oh, right, yes, I did.
Yeah, 16 plus 14.
Oh, damn.
And Darius also did 16 plus 14. Man, what a breakpoint. Alright, speaking of Darius.
It's time.
Snekon Piernas.
Snekon Purnas approach.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Wait. Were there any Magicels that were out, or is it just only the ones in the machines?
There are 6 total Magicels that you know of. 4 of them are currently in the machines, and 2 of them are in the possession of Dire.
I don't really have an active method to charge the Magicels, even if I know how to right now.
Also, did you actually make that move that you moved?
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Because trying to thunk.
You
Trying
had
to
plenty
use
of
my
time to
brain.
thonk on other people's turns.
I've been thunking the entire time.
Okay, well then this sounds like it's big brain thonk. I will allow it.
Do you have any
We need to
idea?
So
We need to give Darius our brain juice so he can gigathonk. The echo's back.
No.
Darius is gonna do something probably small brain, but he's gonna run over to one of the machines and try and pull out one of the Magicells.
Don't you dare.
Actually, both of the Magicells he's gonna try and pull out.
Do you have both of them? I thought they were in Dyer's
The one
possession.
in
Oh,
the
yes,
machine.
yes, yes. You have your bonus action available, and with so you bonk one of them out. Not particularly violently, but certainly with haste, as one of them is now in your possession.
He's going to sort of roll it a little bit away, or not. How do I Eldritch Blast it without fucking killing it?
Start gently.
He's gonna sort of place it on the ground in front of him and attempt to use the energy of Eldritch Blast to put it into the thing.
Okay. How will you be dividing up the attacks?
But one of them he's just gonna send towards the creature,
Okay.
and the other one is gonna go into the cell.
Understood.
So, do you want me to roll for it then, for both of them?
I would like you to roll for it, yes.
For the creature, that should be 1. Ignore the Sphere Shroud, or 5 or whatever. And then this is for the thing.
Okay, let me do some math. So, it is an 8. You see as it is...
Wait, hold on. Never mind.
The one sent to the creature blasts, kind of dissipates as it connects and fades into just meaningless energy, and the orb is currently about 40% full. The other one was a little over 2/3 full when you fired it.
Okay. So, that's it then.
Alright. Next is... pain time. It slightly moves forward, and you see as its maw begins to engulf some of the water around where your blood was floating in the suspension. And as it does so, it kind of convulses and grows noticeably larger.
When it actually gets adjacent to me,
You may do so, yes.
Get my 2 attacks. Bonk bonk.
Hey, my wife's trying to shitpost in chat. Do you guys see it? I don't see it on my stream. Is it showing up for anyone else?
I don't see it, no.
No.
Nope.
Did somebody
Thank
ban
you,
her?
Carrigan.
Did you guys ban her?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't see it in the modded log.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lamau, you call yourself a Lothair Carling fan? Fucking loser.
Are there any maybe
Because I'm
filter
just-
words?
Okay, do either of those hit?
No, this should be good.
Of course, that's fun.
18, 17.
They do both hit, yes.
Alright, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Clink clank, they both slide.
Mostly just hoping to get its attention at this point.
And as it kind of grows noticeably larger, It does begin to retaliate with Lork as it uses one of its attacks to shove you. Give me a athletics check.
Oh boy, that's one of the things I'm good at.
Let's see, but how good is he at it?
Nice, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Not good enough.
Damn.
What?
It is, as it turns out, it is also quite good at athletics. And it manages to shove you back 10 feet. With its remaining 2 attacks, it will... Hold on. Just because it's important. With its remaining 2 attacks, it will strike at the man. Alright, and... You take... Second part is... You're at 14. 14 piercing as 2 of the attacks connect onto you. Next is Mr. Slork, the fine gentleman.
Mr. Slork runs up and attempts to bite him again.
Go, Slork!
Let's go.
Get him. He bites onto it. Roll damage.
Wait, it hits?
It's a 14.
Yeah, let's go!
Wait, it's a 14? I thought it was -2.
Oh wait, no, it's a 12. It misses. You're right.
Damn.
Why did you have to say something golden?
Because I'm a good player.
He is a good player, and I
So we had
appreciate
homework
him.
yesterday?
You know what? You know what? Hold on. If he survives, there you go. 0.85 bonus XP. Thank you for being a good player.
Retreats back behind his pillar again.
He says if he survives.
Yes, if he survives.
That's his turn.
Akala,
Yes.
you exist, and it is now your turn.
I was just rulering. Oh. I think I was just putting myself where Struenhof was. So I guess I'll go here instead. Okay. I throw a lancet at the thing.
Fantastic.
I guess I don't hit.
As you throw the lancet, it kind of curves off along the side and lands somewhere up near where spiritual weapon currently is.
Okay. I'll just have that marked. And then as I don't think it's a good idea to try to throw any of my tonics, because those are liquid based and we're underwater.
Hello? I am under the water.
I am drowning, please help. I am not drowning, but please still help me.
Thanks guys.
Man,
I'm
I really
sorry,
hope we see. I really hope we see a meme of that for this.
I think Cochrane might be dying.
Actually, I can use extra attack and try to just do that again. Okay.
This one goes fairly similarly, and Darius manages to move out of the way as it kind of slinks past him.
Oh, who's laughing?
It's not at him.
Is that me this time? Oh.
Sorry.
I'm drowning.
Okay, I use helping hands on Struenhof.
Fantastic.
I am helped.
He is helped. Dyer's desires.
Wow.
I can tell you what Dyer's desire is. I bet it's to take a turn in
Okay.
combat.
Yeah, well, good thing
So-
for him.
Let's see. Darius, make a sound. Darius. Where is that? Which direction is it?
Straight to your right.
Ah.
I'm coming, big boy. Okay, that looks like 35 feet. Oh, hey, Doublet.
It was
I'll
What's
use
that?
my. So, did the charging work? I shout at Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I use my action to dash to him. And so, are the cannons? So this is one cannon or two cannons?
There are 2 cannons present.
Are they both empty?
They are. One of them is completely like empty, like doesn't even have a Magicell in it, and one of them has a Magicell that is empty.
Darius points at the ground in front of him where the 40% full Magicell was. Needs a little bit more, probably.
Ah, shoot. Well, I mean, none of my things are gonna do anything to the guy, so.
Wait, don't you have those volatile things?
Alright, then I'll try that. I find my character sheet.
I use fast hands to pull out my character sheet and plead to the DM to give me a couple extra seconds as I do so.
I use my bonus action to throw 2 volatile spider marks on the guy.
Would you mind pulling? Yes,
staff?
those. I remember those now. I need a reminder of them.
Yeah.
I have very fond memories of those.
Yeah, so 1d6 fire damage every time he gets hit when he takes damage.
Okay.
But if I hit
Oh, yeah.
If you hit.
for 1 minute, unless he spends an action to take him off. That's one of them.
You hit with both of them.
Oh.
With
You
both?
hit with
Hell
both
yeah!
of them.
Alright. And I do, and like stop. That's it. That's my turn.
Excellent. It now will take an additional 2d6 every time it takes damage.
Break that show. Let's go.
Alright, Lorik.
Okay. Lorik is going to move adjacent to Darius and give him 30 points of lay on hands.
I don't need 30.
Oh, 20.
No, you're using 30.
Okay. Fair.
That's the entire reason why you guys can't see the numbers on each other's health bars.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's also going to maneuver the spiritual weapon closer and attempt to bonk it, the sea monster thing.
As you move past it, it uses its reactions on you.
Okay.
Your AC is
20.
ouch. 30 damage.
Okay. Since I got hit within tackle, I'm in melee range. I would like to use my vengeful assault racial trait
Okay.
to bonk it with temperance.
It connects.
All right. And an extra 2d6 damage. Deeply unfortunate.
It is not enough.
All right. Come on, spiritual weapon.
Do you have any concentration up right now?
Spirit shroud.
Okay, would you mind rolling that 3 times for me? Alright. Each of the individual times. You are good.
Okay. Does the spiritual weapon hit?
What was it? Yes, it does.
Okay.
I will let you guys know now that you have done enough on it. Its AC is 14.
Okay.
Um,
This is deeply unfortunate.
Thank you, Doppler, by the way.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
No. Unironically, I like it. Also, it's your turn.
So now I'll finally move into like melee range of Chad and give him a legitimately good heal.
He's at full health.
God damn it.
Healed me. Lork just healed me.
Okay. Would Lorik still happen to be damaged?
I have taken like
Are you
almost 60
Are
damage.
you able to see the green bar above his head?
I can't
No.
see Lorik's.
Me
I can
neither.
see Chad's is full again, and I'm being just small brain by asking to heal Chad, but I can't see Lorik's.
I can't see anything.
I'm at like a third of my max health, basically.
Let's try this.
Lorik and Rifter's bars aren't displaying for me.
Oh, really?
I didn't see Rifters either. Yeah.
Is
I can see
Lorix
Lorik.
displaying now?
Ah, yeah,
Yes.
Lorik's gonna get some healing.
Does it show the number for Lorix?
No.
Okay, excellent. Then that is good. Because they are using their new tokens, it had not been updated.
Cool.
It has been now done.
I thought it was just that sneaky. He can't tell.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
We're gonna
38?
use.
No. 33?
We're gonna use a 3rd level Cure Wounds here on Lorik.
Okay.
Since he's the big tanky boy. So slash roll 3d8 plus 4. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, enjoy.
Thank you.
And then I'll take the second part of my movement to back the fuck up. Oh wait, no, that'd give an opportunity attack. Never mind, I'll stay there.
Understandable. Mr. Hoff.
So you said this thing's AC is 14 now, right?
Yes, it is.
And the help action does what for me exactly?
You have advantage on your attack, but keep in mind that does not mean that you impose disadvantage if it has to make a saving throw.
Okay, I am going to take advantage of its weakened armor and that help and fire a max power magic missile at it.
Yo.
Nice.
Magic missile would not be empowered by the help action.
Well, by empowered, I mean like I'm rolling it at 4th level.
Okay. Like you can still do that. I'm just saying the help action will not apply for that.
Oh, it takes 2d6 damage every time it takes an instance of damage, right?
No, every time it's hit by an attack.
Yeah, and each
No, it takes
magic
instance of
magic
damage.
missile counts as a separate damage instance.
Hmm.
Like that's
Yo!
supposed to be a reason.
Huge!
Like that's why
Absolutely
it, like, it does
massive.
that.
Man,
It does
you
that
know
for
what? That is a
compensation.
really cool combo that I'm gonna have to keep track of later. But again, it has to take at least 30 damage each attack. So, still unfortunate.
Mhm. Right.
What do you mean? each
Damn.
attack?
It has to take 30 plus damage at
So
once.
you see as Struenhoff just like absolutely pelts it with it, and for a brief moment there's a like concussive shockwave that bursts from it as the spider mines just zoom, 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 and the creature remains unscathed.
What if I were to focus them all in the same place?
Doesn't matter.
It has to be 1 instance of damage.
If it works for increasing your damage, it works for its armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think so too.
Although that is going to be honestly terrifying come enemies without armor.
That's only if I find more of these suckers.
Okay, fair. Spooky.
And if you hit with them.
But yeah, can you just go ahead and roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 d6 damage?
Just cause.
Just
Let's do it
cause.
for fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be brutal eventually.
Yo, Struenhoff and Dyer, man, dynamic duo. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. So, you have your bonus action and your movement.
I'm gonna move down here. Well, can I use help with bonus action?
No, that is a specific thing that some subclasses and items can give.
Such as Aquila right now.
Seeing
Or Mastermind Rogue.
Seeing Struenhoff approach, Darius sort of waves the partially filled canister. Can you do anything for this?
Throw it to me.
I don't know if I can do that on not my turn.
Can I?
You can use your reaction for it.
All right, he's
Darius,
gonna toss it over.
Lork was going to say he could keep Darius safe while he filled it the rest of the way, but okay.
Man, it sure would be a shame if we knew that it was Force that filled it up. Sorry,
couldn't
continue.
you just shoot it from here?
With what?
I don't know, some sort of magic?
Well, unfortunately, I've used my magic for the turn.
True, but also, are you not a sorcerer out of character?
Oh,
Isn't
quicken
that
spell.
literally what sorcerers do?
That depends if he's taking quicken spell.
Hmm.
I put my sorcery point juice into the thing. I put
Okay.
1 point in.
Oopsie doopsie.
Unlucky.
Is that your turn then?
Does anything happen?
I mean, what do you mean?
I said I put 1 point of my sorcerer point juice into the thing. The
Oh.
spell.
I had not considered this. Give me a moment.
Okay, dude.
It fills up.
brain is too massive.
It fills up about 20%
I just give a thumbs up.
as you
and,
channel as you channel arcane energy into it.
60.
I had expected spell slots and I had expected force and lightning damage. I had not expected sorcery points. An oversight on my part.
Definitely an oversight. From the single mage character. Yeah, my turn's over.
Main character, the audacity of this bitch.
I think
No,
you're saying
mage
mage
character.
character.
Mage character.
Okay,
Mage
okay.
character.
You know, maybe I am just flustered now. Maybe I am the bad guy.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
No, it's the players who are wrong.
Yeah, true. Okay.
True.
So,
Oh, what the fuck?
PP.
PP.
Yeah.
We have achieved comedy.
Okay, so it is my turn. Just to clarify, Justin Hump doesn't want to do anything before I do this. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that is my turn, considering
It is.
there's deafening silence. Okay, cool. I run over or swim over here, whatever over here, move.
Perform locomotion.
Yeah. Okay. So, question: because of how fucking big this thing is, can I stab him from this distance, or do I need to get closer?
You can get a little bit closer. You should.
So I can or I should because
You
that's
should.
my whole movement that I
You
just
should.
did. Okay, so
Oh.
I can get here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm adjacent to it, right?
Okay.
I would personally not say so.
But okay, so can I hide from it like during this? What I'm trying to do basically to run it by you is hide behind the pillar, then come out and stab it. That's what I'm
Do
trying
you
to
still have a point of movement?
Yes. Or
Then-
I do not have any more movement. No. That is my full movement.
I will have to decline.
Okay. In that case,
You need to be able to move into that tile.
Okay.
hide and shoot it.
Unless you're choosing to use like something with some sort
Can
of
I throw my dagger still?
Absolutely.
Okay, in that case, I will hide and then, from hidden, throw my dagger.
Stealth?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Minus
you
2
do
to
so.
that? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my classic, you know the drill. Say it with me now. Sneak attack, yeah.
Sneak attack!
And I rolled a nat 1. Oh, wait, but I have
Oh,
advantage.
advantage.
Okay, cool. I do have advantage.
And another nat
Another
one.
nat one. Come on, it's gonna be cool. Okay, next.
Not today, Satan!
Unfortunate.
So what's the context of auto crit?
What?
You're-
Spider Mines.
That's not too
Spider
bad.
Mines.
Spider Mines!
Okay, let's see. So that's at
Save us,
26,
Spider-Man.
so it needs 4. Yeah, it needs 4 damage.
Come on. Wait.
Come on,
Two
Spider
D6.
I
Mines.
got it. So four or 2?
2d6 needs 4 damage.
Yes!
Yeah!
Four.
Alright, it takes
1 and 4.
32 points of damage.
Woo!
When I pop out, I say, "Fuck you, fish!" and I throw my dagger.
As you throw the dagger, it starts by veering slightly off course, and then it curves back in, and the spider mines like sense the passing through, and they kind of grab it. It detonates, and the dagger returns to you as there's a boom.
I catch it. I look over at Dyer, and I make a little heart sign with my hands.
I return the heart.
At this point, the creature somewhat somewhat shrinks and squirms and retches a little bit. Darius.
Ray sort of like waves at Sternhoff again. Toss it back over.
Y'all are literally just playing hot potato with fucking ammunition.
I use my reaction to throw it back to him.
Fantastic.
Alright, Darius is going to jump in and with his previous knowledge of learning how to operate it the first time, insert the cell and turn it to fire at the boy.
Which one? Sorry, is it the same one?
I mean, it would not
No,
be
no,
the
no.
same one.
Is it the same orb? Like, is the orb at 60%?
60%.
Okay, then yeah, got it. Roll it to hit.
RNGesus, please save me.
No.
Why did you have to say literally anything?
I'm sorry.
Unfortunate. Roll
I'm sorry,
me,
I am stupid.
Well, there goes like literally 3 turns of work.
Roll me 60-12.
Oh. You were saying?
You see as it into the wall behind, as part of it becomes completely decimated. I think, yeah, no, okay. I still did a reasonable job of segmenting this, but I need to segment it more. You guys may go ahead and continue.
He's gonna take a bonus action. He still has his bonus action, right? So he's gonna pop the cell back out.
Pop it in, pop it out. Fantastic. There we go. The wall has now been partially deconstructed. As Akela, you see as this just beam of energy just right past you.
I appreciate that.
Love ya.
It kind of slithers slightly more towards Lorik, and it engorges some of the blood that was trailing from his neck as it begins to make its strikes. Two of them connect as you take 30 points of damage. As it ka-chung, ka-chung.
I assume the concentration saves make it?
They do. I would also like you to make me unrelated Constitution saving throws. And Darius, forgive me for this mistake. I had forgotten to include this, but I will. So I will only ask you for 3 of them. 3 Constitutions.
Is it related to poison?
It is not. Hold on. It is related to disease, and I think you're immune to that, right?
I am flat out immune to disease.
Yes. So you do not. Darius, can you roll me 3 cons?
+3 since I was next to Lorik when it hit me.
Yes. For 2 of them. I think one of them you were apart. And then turn it off. Oh! Alright. You see as one of the areas where he was struck does begin to foam up and bubble and pustule out much in a similar way to how Rift did, but instead of being at the shoulder, it is on the back of his leg. Slork.
Sloric is going to he's going to run over to Darius and he's going to attempt to get the Magisil free.
Okay.
Magisil is already free.
You
Magic
wrestle
Belt
control of it from Darius's hand.
No
And
contest.
I'm going to use his action to run back to me.
Fantastic! This is peak usage. I am very proud of Slork.
Dude,
This is
dude,
optimal.
Slork
I
is
take
the
it and
best,
pat
dude.
him on the head.
Aw, that's cute.
All for usage.
Slork MVP.
Akala.
Alright. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go here and hit it with my bone saw. Actually, there's no hole in it for me to try a hit, is there?
In the creature, there is not.
Alright, then instead, I go to Lorik. Other side. And I use the healing kit on him. So
D6
that's
plus 4 plus 9?
it is 1d6 plus 4 plus your number of hit die, yes.
So that would be 5, 14.
You'll
Okay.
still get some.
Yep. So 14 health.
Flat mods are nice.
Yep.
And then I use Helping Hand on Lorik.
Fantastic.
I'm the best support.
Ouch.
Sad protection aura noises.
Is that it?
That's pretty much all I can do, unless I
Alright.
just back off one.
Mr. Desire.
I am cocked and ready. Is that a phrase? Alright.
I'll allow it.
I think you might want to change the phrasing.
No, I'll allow
no,
it.
I am a free man.
God bless
So-
America.
Now I am out of things that. So I assume he can't go
sorry.
prone. I assume he doesn't really care about call drops either. And I assume
It
Dread
has been
Ordeal is
swimming
not gonna
through
help.
the air, through the like fluid surrounding it. So unless you find a way, unless you cast a wall of telekinesis on the caltrops, it would not be particularly effective now. Understood.
I
Yes, you pick
will.
up your lancet.
So what's the Magisoul situation here? I ask Darius, I guess.
Darius points over to Sternhoff. This little slime took it.
There is still
And-
a Magicell
And then
here.
yeah, and then he points over to the other machine next to him. There's still one in there though.
How about this? Out of character. What if I declare myself hostile to Darius, walk into his range, make him attack me. He uses Eldritch Smite, and I catch him with the jar. There you go.
He does not have Eldritch Smite right now.
Ah, shit! My plan.
Plus, like Darius can
Um,
just choose to attack you anyway, but that also sound like
But out of his turn.
troll.
So
I mean, you would be moving. He could technically attack you right
Technically,
now. If I'm
you already
correct.
have moved into
Yeah.
my range. So if
yeah.
you really
No,
want
don't
me,
hit. Don't,
if you really want me to
don't-
attack you, I can do it right
no,
now.
no, not yet. No. I don't want to die underwater.
Do you
wanna
hold,
be cremated.
hold on? The access of that statement means that you're okay with dying if it's not underwater.
Listen, we're adventurers. We made our pieces.
Uh,
So from my observations after I woke up, so Aquila couldn't throw flasks and stuff, right?
she had a difficult time throwing her lancets, which are the needles, essentially.
She did have trouble throwing something because we made the underwater meme, right?
I
Or
thought
not?
that was because Darius was dying.
Is that why? Oh shit! Then I fucked up the meme. Anyways,
It's a good meme anyway.
It is a
Anyway,
very good meme.
I walk over here in order to see better, and I I throw two. I throw a concussion bit at the big guy.
Okay. The
Let's go.
save is, and what's the
save-
radius on
so
it?
if it hits him, he can't use reactions until it's turn.
Oh wow,
That's it.
that is going to be
Go.
very useful here.
Does it hit it?
It does connect.
Aha.
As you toss it into its mouth as it takes a bite at Lorik, and
Mhm.
as it kind of closes on its previous hit that it had made, the thing explodes and it is slightly disoriented.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will so I probably I have enough.
He
I'll walk
runs
back.
back.
I'll step between this and I'll help Darius in his endeavors.
Understood.
Help me
Yeah,
aim
probably.
the cannon.
Oh,
whenever
but
it
he can't use reaction attacks later, bitch. There we go.
Go for it, Lorik.
okay. Lorik is going to use his tarot card to heal.
Mm-hmm.
The echo's back.
Very dramatic.
Okay, is the echo gone yet? Nope.
I don't know. Does anybody else hear the echo?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think it's probably because I have a new adapter for the headset.
That is deeply unfortunate. Okay, so... My god, this is gonna take some time getting used to. Okay, please tell me the echo's gone. Okay, good.
Oh, well,
So, Lorik
that's
is...
weird. Okay, go ahead.
Lorik is going to spend his action making the 2 attacks with Temperance as per the usual, but his first one is going to be with advantage thanks to Aquila.
Fantastic.
Come on. Oh.
The same roll.
He does connect.
And second attack. He is going to dump a level 1 smite on the first one.
Only level 1.
Come
Yep.
on, money.
And
Hey, add the
2d6.
2d6. So that's 10, that's 36, that's 44? 44, fantastic. It begins to get significant. You see as you just sear through the shoulder area of one of its 3 main tentacles.
I told you. It's all dependent on you getting out of here alive.
Do you do anything with your bonus action?
That was my tarot card.
Oh, right. Doppler.
I will commit the big heal on the big blue boy. It's my plan. Let me press the buttons.
His finger.
And we'll just go ahead and we'll use a second level. Oops. Second level Cubans. So.
That is a nice.
We'll take it.
Everybody's favorite Dalmarov that they know of gets healed 13 points.
Pogger's butthole.
I kind of like the ones we killed that time.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
I see how it is.
You better.
Imagine
Yo-
imagine liking someone who's in a lower lower group than Lorik.
Forgot about the caste system they have.
I mean, not,
No, if
that
Darius
wasn't
were in my
specifically
aura
the
of
class.
protection, I could-
That was,
If Darius were in my aura of protection, I could threaten him with moving myself away from him, but he's already out of my aura.
I'm busy shooting gun and such.
He's playing with guns.
For his neutral special, he wields a gun.
anything else, Doppler?
I am all set.
All right, Hoff.
I'm I'm going to commit, as my bonus action, I'm going to commit 3 sorcery points to the Magicell.
Okay. That brings it to 60%.
And then I'm going to use my movement to run it to Darius.
You
And
think
I'm
you can
assuming...
put any more charge in it before we fire it off?
I put 1 more sorcery point into it.
It is at 80%.
Thumbs up.
Hand it over. And I'm assuming that handing it over to him doesn't consume my action.
That is a... You are allowed to move 1 mundane object between players at a time. Or for free.
Okay. And then,
Which means, in theory, with how it's structured, you could theoretically pass something from Darius to Struenhof to Dyer to Acklet to Doppler to Lorik. All of that for free.
Okay, I get it. And just for good measure, I force bolt it.
Go?
Bleh!
Force bolt!
Uh-oh. Okay, so hold on. That means that
2d6?
that's 10... That's 21, which brings it to overcharge by 10 points.
Mother.
Wait, wasn't you?
It was at 80%. So it overcharges by 8 points. So it's at 18.
Was he firing it at the creature or at the?
Yeah, good question.
He did say, just for good measure. Darius and I both had the same idea, at least.
I'm like, bruh.
Would Mr. Struenhof like to clarify, as I will give him the mercy of that choice? Because
I would like to use an Arcana check to make myself hold back some of my overwhelming power.
Okay. I think that is you successfully do so as you begin to realize the magnitude of your decision. You still manage to overcharge the Magicell, and it bursts as a result of being too full. And I would like all 6 of you that are in that location to roll me a dexterity saving throw. And you did a good job to hold back on it.
Oh no!
Does a 7 do it? What about a 6?
The
Also,
save
don't
is
forget
13.
Aura of Protection.
What about a 0?
How
You guys
big
are gonna
your,
deal more damage to yourselves than it
circle?
is.
I see this this fucking explosion. I just mutter under my breath, "What the fuck are those retards doing over there?"
It's literally just a moment of like pure white, just as it like quickly expands out and in. And so instead of being 18, it's 12. So 1, 2.
Oh, that's not how you do math. Hey!
So that's 20. 26. Everybody takes 26, or except for Darius, who takes half as much.
And Dyer.
26.
Oh, did Dyer?
Fuck! I almost died.
16.
Well, yeah, with Uncanny Dodge, he would take no damage, right?
Yeah, you take no damage. You're right.
Did he succeed?
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, he
got a
did
14.
succeed. Yeah.
Wait,
How much is?
No,
I thought
That would be
you said
evasion anyway.
Dex
So.
save. You don't take damage from dex saves. You're a rogue, man.
I don't.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
evasion.
Why is
Yeah,
it
uncanny dodge.
complicated?
It's
Fully
not uncanny
charged.
dodge. It's evasion.
Oh, evasion.
Just-
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just get me back to monkey, dude. Fuck.
I just want to grab the target and grapple it. Can you give me the voice?
Huh?
For Vic's good compatriot and companion.
Oh, I just want to grab the target and wrestle it. Would that work?
I love it. It makes me happy.
You love it.
Move it.
Alright.
Big brain time.
So now one of the Magicell you had been working on is now destroyed.
That is very unfortunate.
26.
I have to make a Constitution save.
Yes, you do. As does anybody
That's
else who's
just-
concentrating on a spell. Which I believe is still just him.
And Darius, he's concentrating on
Darius.
Spirit Shroud.
Didn't Darius already drop it?
Oh no, yeah, he's already dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Poopy poopy. He just hasn't hit anything in a while.
Wah.
Okay.
Unfortunate. So you now have 2 empty Magicells, of which one of them is in its container. Rifter, it is your go.
Okay. So what I want to go ahead and do is for my can I use my actual action to do hide?
You
I'm assuming I
do
can,
that,
but I just
yes.
want to confirm that. Okay. So yeah, for my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my sword's my rapier's poison effect. I go ahead and I put my 4 fingers across the blade. And I just whisper "Murder of Crows," and I go ahead and activate that for the extra D6. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the actual hide action to hide from this fucker.
Okay.
Let's hope.
Let's see. Ooh.
That is a
Okay.
natural 20.
He's pretty hidden.
You do
I
that
never
would-
been. And I just whisper over to Sloric, assuming that he can hear me, to send the message over to them. If they don't kill this fucker, I'm about to.
Is that a challenge?
Alright, Darius, it's your go. The Magicell has been blown up in your face.
I appreciate the effort, Sternhoff, but that's not what I meant by a little bit more. He's going to sort of shake himself off, recast Spirit Shroud on himself, and seeing that there's really nothing at wait. Psych, I take that back. He's going to run over here, pop out the other Magicell, and use 2 of his Eldritch Blasts on it.
On both of them directed towards the cell?
The empty cell, yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I hope this doesn't blow up in our faces again.
I mean, he just needs to not crit forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 50% full.
Cool, I love rolling 1s and 2s. That's so fun.
Maybe it would help if you rolled d10s instead of d4s.
Darius hands the cell to Dyer, points at where the safety is, and says, "That's the safety."
So, do you want me to undo the safety? What is?
I can only say something in 6 seconds, so that's all that Darius says.
Okay.
With this, the creature begins to reinforce its skin a little bit as you see as it kind of vibrates down the path of its 2 remaining tentacles as both of them strike at Lorik with great vigor, of which one of them connects. As you, oh jeez, take 26 points of damage.
And I drop Spirit Shroud.
That is it for its turn as it lets out a skreek.
Look.
Sloric is going to do what he does best and try and take a bite out of this thing.
Come on, Sloric. Oh.
Let's fucking go!
44. Come on, 44 can be 30, right?
I am.
Aw, not
It's a
30.
slime, so it has
Oh,
to.
wait. Spider marks.
Yeah,
Yo, hello?
math.
Yo, Laura.
Yo, 21! Yo!
Oh, man.
Hey, what's 9 plus 12?
Yep, the slimes. Yep, but the slime.
49.
No. You know what, Darius? I
Yours.
like that line of logic, but I'm gonna have to personally and professionally disagree.
Slork, listen, Slork, you said it dealt corrosive. It was corrosive the last time,
Yes,
right?
I did.
Corrosiveness is naturally effective against armors.
Yeah, it is. You know what else
Yeah,
is
Warframe
against
taught me
this?
that.
Force damage.
Gun.
Anyway.
What if we fire Sloric?
Oh no. How could
That
you?
seems pretty forceful.
How could you consider this?
I mean, that could be the last set standing between us and greatness.
We fire the slime.
Do not fire the slime.
As Thor cries out in agony, as it just as it's forced into the turret, you press fire and all of you instantly die.
Well, we tried
As
our
it
best.
should be.
Yes. These violations of the Slimiva Convention will not go unpunished.
I mean,
We would deserve it. Now I'm upset. I'm like actually about to cry. I hate you all.
I defended Lork.
Nah,
He is
we
my
love Sloric.
child.
This is not your child. It's me and Strunhub. We
Look,
made
he was
love and
made in
married.
my image, therefore he is my child.
We just thought about
it's
it when
hard
we
to
did it.
argue
That's
with
all
his
that
assessment.
happened. Okay.
Akela.
I give a rose tonic to Lorik, which, let me pull up my character sheet. I can't believe I don't already have it. Incredible. There you go.
Wait, that's 2d8, not 1d8. I am very smart.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I feel very useless in this fight.
Tell me about it.
Considering
Dyer, you have
nothing I
been-
do will ever go above 30 damage. And I have no way to help charge the thing. So I'm just gonna...
So you think?
What am I gonna do? Put herbs in it?
Yes! Try that!
Give it
You can
a
help
give
two
it
people
a
at
when it gets blasted. Now it smells like Christmas.
I smoke.
It's
Yo,
beginning to look
Pop.
a lot like Christmas.
Christmas.
Do it. Maybe we'll summon Mariah Carey.
So is that your turn?
I give Dire helping hands.
Excellent choice.
Hell yeah.
Dyer,
help.
it is your turn.
Shoot.
Oh man, I'm so helped. So what can I do here?
Yeah, sneak
Shoot.
attack.
Gun.
I don't know.
Oh.
What is he going to do
That
with
sounds like a
his
great idea. I'm gonna
50%
hop over here.
charge?
I'm gonna sit on the driver's seat, put in the thingy, and shoot. What do I roll?
Roll essentially just d20 plus
Okay.
like basically whatever your attack is minus your proficiency minus 2.
Mine.
Roll minus
Okay.
6. Just roll and then do minus 6.
Well,
Okay.
if his thing is a +4.
He's
which it
level
is.
9 with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's level 9. It's +4.
There you go. All right. Fire
And
it
then
straight into
roll
my
again.
mask.
You have advantage.
Oh, insane. Not that insane.
Not that insane, no.
See neither of the rolls.
I don't see the roll.
Yeah, that's because he's GM rolling.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened.
Cringe.
I will say that that's against code of conduct. Do it without the GM roll.
Okay.
I roll him like a
Oh,
man.
that is
Roll
not
it again.
the original one.
Fantastic.
Can I get bardic inspiration on this? I don't know
You
if it's
do
out.
still have your bardic inspiration.
Yep.
I don't think you
Yeah.
ever used it.
Yeah.
On the 8. That's good.
Fantastic. It is enough to
Okay.
connect. It is 50% full. Roll 5d12.
5d12. I give Doppler a thumbs up.
Does he get sneak attack on this?
Anytime.
Do I get sneak attack? I am pretty sneaky.
It
And you
is
have
technically a ranged attack.
Does the spirit weapon count as my best friend?
He has advantage on it. He gets
Well,
it.
yeah,
'cause
you
he has
have advantage.
Oh!
It was almost a terrible failure. Just roll it. Just roll above an 8 with this in the 2d6. Come on.
Wait, what did you say? Come again?
You have
It's
your
okay.
2d6 and you have your sneak attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 2d6. Ooh, like-
Okay,
Okay.
33. He's breached it.
There you go.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
50. Let's see,
Yo,
what is that?
Dyer likes
54?
guns now.
No.
Hey,
Yes,
I
50.
helped.
Yes.
Hey,
I
Dyer
also
sees
give
where we're
Really?
coming
I give
from now.
Aquila and Doppler both thumbs up. I got 2 hands. I can do that.
Woo, support
As you
class.
do so, the armor on its second to topmost section, the one just beneath its head, is blasted clean off, and it has its fleshy underskin like exposed completely.
Hey, fleshy
Ooh,
underskin, have some concussion bits.
You throw it, and it is now disabled from having reactions for what will be functionally the remainder of the fight.
Pog. I end my turn
Alright.
happily.
On that
Lorik.
note, Lorik uses his bonus action again on the tarot card for his last one of the. I don't know why the Spirit Shroud thing was up, but hey.
You deal 25 damage to yourself as you heal 7.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I get a good amount of healing. And, yeah, 2 Temperance Slashes. Come on, big money.
Both of them hit.
I'm going to blow both my level 2 slots on these smites.
Excellent choice. 16 plus 17 goes to 33? Yeah.
And I am attacking the exposed bit.
43, yes, of course. As you do so, it is now exceptionally wounded, and it is barely able to continue moving on. Doppler, it is your turn. The creature is heavily wounded.
Yeah, so are we.
Call
So
it fat.
I'm gonna try and undo the time where we blew up a bomb on ourselves. With mass healing word.
Promise you, I got it.
So I'm gonna go with
Not if I get it first.
me, Lorik, Aquila, Drunhold, Darius, and I'm pretty sure our Rifter's in range. Double check.
60 feet? Oh yeah, everybody's plenty
Yeah.
in range.
Yeah, we'll get him too then.
Hell,
So-
the other turrets are almost in range.
Great. I can't see what the hell's happening over there. It's like my character. I don't think like lore-wise I should be able to because
Yeah.
like I can't see them. You know.
I mean, yeah, there are no creatures over there anyway, but
Slash.
There are no creatures.
There you go. Everyone I mentioned heals 6.
Cool.
fancy.
I'm almost full HP.
I'm not.
I'm at about a third of my health.
Are you included in that list?
I am, so I get 6.
Nice. Alright, Schoenhoff,
Yeah,
it is your turn.
I know. Okay, so it's like looking at us head on, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of curled up mostly left and right, but the skull of the creature as it is facing you.
Is its mouth open?
Not at the moment.
Could you ask it to?
If you get the killing blow.
Okay, I'm going to cast a shatter on it
Okay.
at second level.
The save is the cat is blocking the screen. What is the save?
16.
16.
DC 16.
16. Hey, no! Stop eating my cord. No.
He hungry.
He is hungry, and I'm gonna go give him more food after this.
Such cats.
He succeeds on his save and takes 16 damage. It's barely holding on. As
Come on, Richter, fuck him up.
its final tentacle,
I'm going
or
to
its
end
second
it.
to last tentacle falls off. You have your bonus action.
I use my bonus action to yell at Richter to kill it now.
With pleasure, mate. And I activate my tarot card, so that I can crit this thing. And I stab the fuck out of it.
Okay. I don't believe you need to roll damage unless is there a chance you deal less than 8?
No, there's literally no chance.
Is there statistically, like, if everything's a 1?
No, like literally, I'm rolling 11 dice.
Okay,
like,
then
over
yes.
11.
You have. How would you like to do it? Here I was hoping that Thoric might be able to get it.
I swim out. I say, "Fuck you, fish!" And I swim over, grab on top of its tentacles, and I stab it directly in its eyes.
Ooh. And as you see Rifter kind of crawl up along its back and begin thrusting into its skull, as it just violently begins to scream. And it begins to bubble and pustule up.
Don't cry now! And I stab it again one last time.
Like, the various different parts of its flesh begin to lose their stony metal exterior and begin bubbling and popping.
I very quickly with like my tarot card speed swim out away from it. I just swim on down, cleaning off whatever blood I can.
As you do so, pop, 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 it explodes into a burst of this greenish blood that begins to coat pretty much everything nearby.
Your first mistake was thinking I was anything like the dragons.
Fuck that bitch. Oh, is everyone alive then?
I think so.
There is
Seems that way.
Mostly.
Is this green goo lootable?
Did you say
God bless
lootable or
D&D.
lootable?
God bless
either.
D&D.
Take a sample of the green goo.
You guys are also
Oh, yeah.
coated partly in green goo. Green goo.
That's fine. No, we have more than we need then.
Thoric, you seemed very unfazed by these things' attacks. And he sort of like winces a little bit and like motion towards his now bubbling leg. Do you think you could do something about this?
Of course. I'm sorry about that.
Are there
Lork
any,
then spends
tentacles?
5
can
lay
as
on hands.
well.
Lork then spends 5 lay on hands points on curing the disease.
Understandable.
I
You got
tug.
2 doctors right next to you. You ask
Hold on.
Lorik.
How many turns
are
was
we?
that? That was probably like 6 turns, right?
Something like that.
I don't know for Darius.
Okay. No,
Probably like 2 turns for Darius.
I think Darius it was like 4.
Okay.
Since he
And,
failed the first one.
And then Lork immediately does the same for Rifter as well.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have consumable items for this shit.
I was about to ask Aquila, but when you do it, I just look at you and I say, "Oh, you're so pretty."
Are there any tentacles lying around?
2 of them, the 2 of them that were cut off do not pustule.
I pick both of them up and turn around to Dyer and I go, "Hey Dyer, you looking for a new whip?"
I look from the other side of the pillar. Yes. Look.
And I hand both of them to him, and I say, "Whichever one you don't want, I'll take."
God.
Gotcha. Once we get to the surface, we'll check which one we like better.
You two are like children.
Got it.
I wrap them in my rags. And,
As
Kind of
you
a rich one, and say, "I've got 1 gold."
I point at him. Do I get to write down tentacles in my inventory list, or do they?
you
pustule?
do, yes.
Oh, insane.
Rifter, as yours is treated, you see as it's very difficult to get rid of, but over the course of the application it does manage to get reduced. It was very late onset and had almost become permanent.
Oh fuck! Thanks, mate.
I'm glad I was able to help.
And for the record, they are not like children. No, that'd be me. Scoreboard!
What in the hells was that thing?
Fish.
I don't know, but it knew about me.
Some kind of worm.
Seemed
Wait,
to
what?
think I was like the dragons somehow.
Wait, did it talk to you guys?
You guys?
I did it not speak to you?
No.
No.
I
Too busy
just woke
trying
up.
to eat me.
Lorik, you were it consumed some of your blood, right?
Yes.
That must be the common link then.
That would make
Huh.
sense. Glad the damn thing's dead.
It spoke as if it's gorged on UNT before.
Much like
That's
its
not
claims of dragons.
Considering it came from below, it is most likely a creature of the abyssal depths.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it seems like some kind of psychic abomination.
Well, at least it looks like this time it bit off a bit more than it could chew, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose that's one small mercy.
Yo, I've lost track of time. How long we been underwater, and how much longer are we supposed to be able to breathe
So
again?
at this point, it's only been 40 minutes because it was about like 35 when you first entered this room.
Cool.
Epic.
Wait, how much time do we have left?
Lorik, Lorik, what's the keycard look like? Do we have more we need to do here?
Oh, let me check.
The key
And
card
Lord pulls the
is
card out.
the key card is inert.
Yo, it's a big ass elevator. How about we check out the big ass elevator?
Perhaps we
Good
should
one.
get back up onto land first, rest,
Low.
and lick our wounds a bit, and get back down here.
But
We do have this and he sort of like holds it up. This additional.
I would rather not waste that before we.
Hey, are we at all curious about that skeleton room? Because I'm kind of curious
not at
about the
this
skeleton
point.
room.
Not with the resources we still have. I don't know about the rest of you, but I burned a lot of my power in that fight.
Same.
Likewise.
I flip my tarot card and I say, my get out of jail free card's kind of spent.
Same here.
I'd certainly like to recoup some health.
Makes sense.
Profits are to be made, however, and I point to the elevator. I think we should keep going.
We should at least rest up on the surface before we go down any further.
Presuming this elevator takes us to the surface.
I was suggesting we go back the way we came.
Ah. Past the scary demon fish in the dark that almost caught us and we were super lucky to get past.
It's better than trying to rest down here and waiting out the time on the tablet.
We got more tablets. We got two other tablets.
One more tablet.
Okay. We have one more tablet. Up the elevator. What could possibly go wrong?
I point over
Doppler.
the Doppler.
What happened the last time something went wrong on an elevator?
So here's the. I would like Lorik to roll me an intelligence check real quick.
Ah, it's not me. I'm right.
All right.
Above average. That's
Doppler, would you like to explain to him why he's wrong?
Like we gotta go up to get to potential air, right? And like we should go figure out the keycard thing, because there's a scary fish that we'd have to get past not once but twice if we were gonna go back,
3
rest,
times, in fact.
heal up. Oh yeah, 3 times because we might want to leave eventually, right? So let's not triple the amount of times we have to get past that thing, you know?
Also, to keep in mind is the fact that since it took about like 30 minutes to get to this point, and only maybe about 10 of that was subterfuge. How do you say it? I forgot about it.
Combat.
Superfluous. Yeah, that's the word.
We don't have a lot of time to get back, huh?
Well, no. You have plenty enough time to get back. The thing is, like,
we wouldn't be at our destination.
Right? Like, think about it
Right,
this way:
they would-
if you take a
yeah.
rest here, you'd essentially be burning the next tablet a little after that short rest is done, which you'd have to be burning when you started to come back down anyway.
Yeah.
So you have more time by resting here.
Yeah.
And I
So
don't want
let's
you
go up
guys
the
to get
elevator.
soft locked.
Yeah, we have to beat this fucking thing before we run out of time.
Before we start this, Darius is gonna use a spell slot and craft himself. He's gonna pull out his Minecraft workbench and craft himself some his
Healing elixirs.
Yeah.
Lorik is going to use his channel divinity on the channel divine power. I forget the exact one.
No wiggle.
Exact name of it, but it's the one from Tasha's, and regain a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Darius is gonna walk over, give Doppler 2 of his potions. Walk over.
Hey, thanks, friend.
Give Lorik 3 of his potions.
Thank you, Darius.
Nah, it's the least I can do after you gave me quite a bit of help.
Well, it was the least I could do.
So, is the short rest successful? Does something happen during it, or are we free to do our short rest things?
Yo, wait, are we short resting underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
And as you near the end, you still have your first tablet. Your first tablet is still active.
Elevator!
You can certainly start to feel it waning, and I feel like that is the proper time to stop for tonight. If we all agree.
Yep.
I'm easy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everybody go ahead and do your short rest stuff now, and I do mean everybody. If you don't do it now, you will not get it next time. Because
Okay,
we're
what's
gonna
short rest stuff again? I don't fully understand what that
any
means.
hit dice you choose to do, and any special effects that you might get, like for example, being a warlock lets you regen spell slots or whatever. You might get your bardic inspiration back on a short rest.
Yep, starting at level 5, bards get their inspiration back on short rests.
Lorik, I gave you 3 potions, not 2, so that's 6.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How many potions you give me?
D6s or
64, pardon, not D6.
Okay.
Pardon.
Okay.
10 more?
Yep.
That is not true, Rifter.
I meant to say I have 3 missing HP.
Yes, there's a very big difference unless you are a level
Yeah.
1 wizard.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was mostly asking, like, do I even, like, do it? Like, is it worth?
I mean, might as well. That's the only use of hit die anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, true. I'm gonna heal 1. Just you watch.
Yeah, just use one.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah,
I'm
Boggers.
fucking L9.
He's nutty.
I finally
Alright,
got
wait,
the
actually-
big thing.
I don't think roll 20 has the correct hit die for me.
I will. What should it be?
This should be a D4, that's for sure.
It should not be a D4.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Loth, I think I like didn't do my level up a while ago. Should I do that at some
You
point?
also still have not done that. Yes, you should. I think
Yikes.
you're almost a full level and a bit behind.
I'm pretty sure I am. I know I'm at least supposed to be level 7.
JC,
Oh,
my
in fact,
hit
you're about
dice
to
is
be.
at level
After
8.
this, you will have been level
it's
8.
a D8.
Well, good. I just saved it. We do 2 levels at once, you know? It's more
Yeah,
efficient.
yeah, of course, of course.
That's better. That's not better.
I guess I'll just spend 3 hit dice. Okay.
You get half of it back on. You get half of your hit die back on a long rest, so
Is it rounded up or rounded down?
rounded up, I believe, or is it rounded down?
Actually, yeah, it should be up because then if it's down, then you never get your last one back.
Oh yeah.
Do I get
that's true.
spell slots back at all?
Nope,
Or nope. Okay.
only warlocks.
I probably should have called the
And
fuck down on
wizards
those.
sometimes.
Oh yeah, but wizards are overrated.
I can't
True.
overheal. Whatever.
Okay.
Let's see. So, Rain. Okay, no. You're not 8 now. You'll be 8 at the end of next session.
The only reason I was able to get a spell slot back is because of the harness divine power.
Otherwise, everyone else remains at the same level.
Darius, you've leveled up from level 9 to level 14. Congratulations.
I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. I won the House Cup.
Oh, you said that I had 32.7? I thought you meant I had 327.
I'm head boy.
I thought I was level 55. How could you do this to me?
Loic, do you
How
think this
could
is a mirror that shows the
happen to
future?
me?
How could it possibly? My spell slots are dead.
Oh gosh.
That was
The
really
bot.
good.
Hello,
I
sir.
felt
Hello.
super useful.
I'm dumb as fuck and can't find the D&D wiki that is the good one.
It's Wikidot.
Wiki dot.
Do you mean RPG bot?
No.
Because RPG bot's the one that like tells you about good shit, and Wikidot is.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, wait.
Oh,
Feedback.
wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, I liked it. I had fun.
I enjoyed it a
Felt
lot.
supremely
too.
unuseful.
The fight was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I feel
Underwater
like
physics kind of fucked Aquila.
It's not
Yeah.
showing up. If anyone can send me the link,
What are you trying to do?
There you go.
find the good one. There
Wow,
you go.
amazing.
Wait,
For what
send it to you.
purpose?
Wait, no,
I
this is
literally
the
sent it
one
to you.
that I used. Fuck. No, I don't like change.
What are
This is
you
the one that I
trying to
use.
find out good spells?
Yes.
Yeah, it's RPG bot.
RPG bot.
I'll
Why are you
send you
sending
the
it to
link.
me? I already have that one.
Here you go.
That is literally the one I use.
Is that the one you're thinking of?
No.
Oh, so Jesus Christ, this echo.
What the fuck?
The header is like, it's very simple. The header is like black at the top.
Insight greed.
Well, I mean, this is literally the golden. This is literally the one that I would use because it has very specific and easy to navigate pages.
Oh.
So, other feedback.
I have some feedback.
Oh, I found it.
actually.
Okay.
Underwater physics was kind of tough on
it's
the
the fifth
potion
edition.
thrower.
It's the 5th edition.
Were you looking at the 4th edition?
I was just not putting in any edition.
That'll do it.
Damn it, Golden.
Yeah, you have to put 5e in every single like D&D thing you look for.
Yeah, otherwise you get 4E and that's yucky.
Oh no. Nobody ever puts anything before you related on the internet. They have burned that long ago.
Yeah, you get 3.5.
Yeah. Or the D&D wiki, which is just ridiculous.
Oh, don't go there. No. Yeah, no.
Never
I'd
go
rather
on
play
D&D
4E.
wiki.
I would rather play 4E any day of the week.
And 4E is not bad.
Yeah, but it's not good. It's just,
Yeah, but it has Warlord.
Yeah, but, a lot of bad people have good things in them too.
Yes, hello, I am Demon. I like doing bad things to good people.
Slashes you.
Alright, I'm hopping out.
Adios.
Buon adios, master.
And thank you
Hello,
to
Stacy,
everybody
I
who
would like to
tuned in.
clarify, if I throw my potions underwater, will they just float around and do nothing?
You are welcome to try. I would like to
useful
thank
of your
everybody
response.
who came in and watched, which I think at this point might be 2 people if my estimations are correct of who has shown up. But even if it's more and even if it's less, I value everyone who showed up, even my fellow players. I started off by
thank you.
saying if I manage to get it up to 12 viewers, and we're not botting it by like the end of a month or whatever, that would be a huge success. And to start off with 12, even if like 6 or 7 of them are us, is still that is
Pog.
that's very pog. Yes. Let's
Massive.
get the pogs in the chat, boys.
Can I get some trues in the chat, please?
True.
True.
Dude, Evan, you're right. We're a hive mind, dude. We don't have any free will at all.
There's no such thing as free will. There's only memes. There's only shitposts.
Memes drive our actions.
There's only our Hectorum.
Oh, heck.
Thank you, everybody,
heck.
and have a good one.